Welcome back, everybody, to Out of Time episode 15. Today, we are going to be doing some traveling together as a party. The party is going to be exiting the area where they were at last session, which was a circus. They kind of saved a circus, but also kind of caused a circus to be destroyed. So they did both. It's kind of up in the air. It's a philosophical debate, really, whether or not it was their fault. But in the end, the main thing to know is that the party is leaving the circus after having saved them from 2 gigantic bombs and are on their way to Spartanomia, or at least to go buy Spartanomia, on their way to Drugemoor. Drugemoor is kind of a crime-filled town. That's what they're known for, is the crime and the corruption of that town. But it's also pretty well known, at least here in the future, that the big bad guy of the campaign doesn't have as much pull there, because that place is already full of bad guys. They don't really need Raziel telling them what to do. So Raziel, the kind of big bad overarching villain of the campaign, is in a city called Neltoris, which is kind of like Cyberpunk 77's Night City, or whatever that's called. You can imagine that's what that city looks like. And these guys are on their way to a rundown, crime-filled mob city known as Drugemoor. It's going to take them a while. Their characters is going to take them quite a while to get there. So today we're going to be doing some traveling. And there should be some interesting stuff happening. With that, everybody's here. Everyone's ready to go.
Jimmy is here.
Pog. There's an art contest, by the way. Everybody in the chat, if you didn't know, there is an art contest on Twitter. Go to twitter.com/CommanderTTV. If someone wants to put the link, Blake, if you wouldn't mind putting the link to that tweet, that'd be great. Nobody else put the link because it's going to get you banned, because I don't accept the links in the chat. But yeah, there is an art contest. So Blake is going to post the link in the chat. If you'd like to enter into that, who knows, you might win. You might win. It's kind of up in the air because I don't know how many entries we're going to get. What if we only get one entry? That person's going to get $300, Pog. So with that, there is a prize pool for it. Do your best. And entries are due not next week, but the following week on Tuesday. So you got 2 weeks to make your entries. Tuesday. I wanted to let everyone know as well that next week I will be gone. So next week we will not be having the show. I'm sorry. I know it happens. I will be going to visit somebody in Miami, Florida, and you might think, wow, that sounds great. Well, it's for a funeral, so not that great. But
also, it's Florida.
Also, it's Miami, Florida. So cool, but not cool at the same time. So I'll be flying over there, double masking, double fisting, double hand sanitizer-ing. Over to Florida. So I will not be here next week, so don't plan to see the show next week, but spend that week instead to work on your art projects. That's your homework. All right. Any questions on any of that? You guys ready? Let's roll the intro. We're rolling the intro. Here we go. Out of Time, episode 15.
New heroes are so predictable.
Nothing was wrong. There's the intro. Okay,
always believing you have the upper hand. Always underestimating your foes. And in our eternal game of cat and mouse, you've always had the luxury of being cats. Now, I'll show you a world where you're nothing but mice. Stop me, the future that I've created. I have access to an army. I've upgraded my body. I have infinite resources at my disposal. Now run, little mice.
There's a dude in chat named Schlong Connery.
That name is amazing.
Schlong Connery.
My man, Schlong Connery.
My man. Didn't Sean Connery just die recently?
Good question.
Is that did I imagine that, or was that recently, or was that a few years ago?
He died. No, you're
What's
right.
the difference, really?
October 31st, 2020.
Damn.
Oof.
Sean Connery. Disrespectful, Sean Connery.
No, he's keeping the legacy alive.
No, Sean Connery. I'm disappointed in you. You guys ready for this? Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You guys are heading out from the circus. This circus is in shambles as large craters are left after the 2 bombs that went off near the circus have left crumbling craters and smoking piles of ash and dirt all around. Now, I'm curious, have you guys done all of the searching around that you want to do in the rubble and everything that was left over from this fight? You have a body of a robot. You don't have any heads because both the heads exploded. But you do have the torso and the legs and the arms for a robot. Now, with that, have you guys done all of the searching around for things you want? You do know that you killed one of the snipers as well, so there may be things over near where that body was, although they were kind of blown to bits.
Yeah, I thought the sniper like exploded.
They did, but you're not sure if anything has survived. You would understand that magical items would survive as well. They would not be destroyed by an explosion like that.
I think that yes, we would look,
Okay.
or I would look. I would be curious.
All right. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you open up Roll20 and D&D Beyond, so you have your character sheet and Roll20 open. And for those of you that would like to look around for objects or things in the area where that sniper was, kind of over the hill, go ahead and roll me an investigation check. Anyone who wants to look for items, trinkets, things like that. And Wem, I think you're muted. I'm not sure though.
I rolled a 2 for my investigation,
okay.
So I'm just kind of,
All right, so we got Zim with a 20 investigation. We got Jimmy with a 13. We got Wem with a 2. Anyone else want to roll investigation? Bunny, did you want Blake to roll investigation for you?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
I just realized I had the window open for Roll20, but I didn't like launch it, so I'm not.
Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah, launch it
That
up.
makes a lot more sense.
There you go. What did you
There you
roll? Oh.
It hasn't rolled yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you.
It says you
roll
will
it.
join the game shortly in 2 seconds. I'm
Yep,
just
you
waiting.
got it. You got it.
All right, here we go. Wish me luck. Here we go.
Good luck.
Wow.
Nice roll.
Nice
That's a-
roll. Okay, so looking around, Wem, not much but dirt and, debris.
couple of rocks.
Couple of rocks, yeah, couple of rocks.
Some nice rocks.
Nice, that's a nice
rock.
bolt. That's a nice. I like that
nice
boulder.
boulder.
That's a nice
Hey,
boulder.
buddy.
That's a nice rock.
Nice rock.
Sometimes
Yep,
it pulls so hard it
rock.
rips the skin. All right. Kithrak, as you're looking around, you find some remnants of a weapon of some kind.
Ooh, okay.
So, as you pick up the pieces of it, you're unsure what this weapon is, but you can see that it's got, like ash in a small cylindrical metal tube. That's kind of interesting. You see pieces of metal kind of bent and misshapen. This thing looks like it's been broken in half, and it looks like nothing you've ever seen before, but it definitely looks like a weapon because it looks like it's firing some kind of projectiles out of it. When you're looking at it, it's long and slender and made of metal, and again, it's got this kind of strange ash in the insides of it. But you're unsure exactly what it does or how it works. But you find the pieces of the sniper rifle is what you find. Okay, you find the pieces of the sniper rifle, which could be useful for Jerome. Jerome might be able to tinker that and put that back together or figure that out at least.
So I'll grab that.
For Zim, as you're looking around in the debris, you find a small, pristine purple bag that with a golden string holding it together, and it is in a crater. It is literally like where the bomb blew up. It's kind of under some dirt in the crater, totally pristine, and it looks like a Crown Royal bag almost. Like, so you can imagine what a Crown Royal bag looks like. It looks like that same kind of color scheme.
Okay, well, I'm assuming that is magical.
It is, yeah. You can tell just by looking at it. It's about the size of your fist, if your fist is closed.
Can I identify it when I get time, please?
Do you have the identify spell, you mean? Yeah, sure.
Yes, I do.
All right, so you choose an object, and if it's a magic item, you learn its properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunement, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by spell, you learn which spell created it. You instead touch a creature, yada, yada. Okay, so this is a small bag of holding. It's a small bag of holding that you found. And when you pick it up, it is feeling about as heavy as a coin purse, so it's not too heavy. And of course, you know the heaviness of this object does not automatically lead to how much stuff is inside it.
Yep.
So in this case, do you open it up or anything?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you open up the bag of holding. You know how these work. So your hand can fit inside. The opening's pretty small though, so you have a feeling that this was a pretty slender or small creature that died here. With that, you stick your hand inside or no?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think of? What are you looking for?
Gold, silver, copper to start off.
Okay. Yep. So you find no gold, silver, or copper.
Think of the card.
Wait, which card?
The the Electrum.
Oh, that's right, because we're in new times. You're right. Credit card and
Electrum?
No, it's not Electrum, it's credits.
Oh yeah, credits.
So you do find a credit card as you reach in here. There is a credit card as you pull it out. It does not have any name. It looks like it's a blank credit card with no identity. But it does on the card have 1,600 credits.
Pog.
1,600 credits.
Hey, guys, I found another bag of holding and also a credit card. It's got a lot of credits on it.
Hold up. Whose card is it? Whose name is it under? Can we tell?
There's no name. It was the dead sniper, the dead shooty thing that was shooting the long arrows at us.
So you find that. Anything else you want to think of right now? Or you can just message me on Discord, all the things you think of, and I'll let you know if there's anything in there. All right, and then Jerome, with your investigation check, you find the remnants of a smaller robot.
This is quite peculiar.
Now,
where did this robot come from?
The remnants are blown to smithereens. You find an arm laying over in one spot. You find a smaller leg laying over in one spot. When you finally find the head of this robot actually has... have you ever seen the game Splinter Cell?
No.
Okay. So it's got like night vision goggles on it.
Oh.
That are like have the green lenses, and there's like 20 of them. So this thing looks like it's got like 20 eyes that are like green, see in the dark eyes. Now it's attached to its head, so that's part of its head. It's not like they're goggles you can take off. You would have to take apart the head. That's how it was seeing. This creature that was firing at you was some kind of assassin creature made of machine parts. Wow. And its head was full of these night vision kind of lenses, as you would call them, night vision lenses. And for the most part, it looks pretty well intact. You're missing the chest. You're missing one of the legs. They are completely obliterated. So you would not be able to rebuild this particular robot. This particular robot is looks like it is mostly destroyed. But you do find these remnants.
I'm gonna collect the remnants of the parts that are there. Okay,
you got it. So you have
I'm still missing a leg, and I'm missing an arm.
Yes. So you're missing the chest, one leg, and one arm.
Chest, leg, arm. Got it.
So what you have is the left arm of an assassin, the left leg of an assassin, the head of an assassin.
Cool.
That's what you have.
You know about a new girlfriend, it'll cost an arm and a leg.
Now we need the ass of the assassin. So it's an assassin.
I'm gonna take this back because I wanna study the complex circuitry that goes on within the robot and see if I could maybe tinker with it in the future.
You got it. So this is definitely something that you can at least take some time and kind of learn about. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's with your 24. You get those pieces. They are really far away from the crater that was created, so they got blown really far away when it exploded. That said, you remember Kathrak, or I think, well, let's see, was it Kathrak, or I think it was Kathrak, yeah. You had blood on you when the bomb exploded. So there's something strange here as Jerome kind of brings back these robot pieces and shows them to you guys. You recall killing a creature of some kind with the bomb you and Nito threw, and he's saying that it was a robot of some kind. So there's something a little strange going on. So you guys can start thinking to yourselves, what do you think that means? You found robot parts, but you didn't find anything else. What do you guys think? You could talk about it as a group. Because you would be able to piece this together.
Are we kind of being Matrix? Was there no real people that actually happened?
Am I a Papega?
No, so I'll give you another description here. In the crater where that bomb blew up, there was also a large streak of blood.
Oh, dang.
Can I look for like tracks or something?
Looking around, sure, yeah. Give me a survival check for tracks.
Yeah, I got you. I'm not actually that great at that. We'll see.
Yeah, my brain fell off. I'm not putting this together.
That's okay. I'll help you out here. So with a survival check, no animal
robot
tracks.
parts?
No other creature was caught in this area.
Yep.
So you are looking around thoroughly. I mean, after finding these assassin pieces, the assassin's head, the assassin's arm, and the assassin's leg, you guys are looking around thoroughly for the other pieces. There are none. None within a mile radius of this crater.
Do these look any similar to the robot that the other, like, would they look like they belong to the robots that we collected? Like, do they look like they could?
Not at all.
Like, okay, interesting.
Not at all. They are much smaller humanoid size.
Oh. Okay. Wait, does it look like they were unburied? Are they not? Are they part of the assassin? Like, do they have like ligaments and stuff hanging from them?
Yeah, the pieces that Whole Wheat Pete found, the pieces that Jerome found. Yeah, the leg, the neck, the leg, the head, and the arm all are pieces of someone's body. And as you're now looking at the edges of them, you see blood on the edges of those as well.
They're implants. They were like cybernetic limbs.
Oh, this kind of nasty.
Oh, so they're like Silas's leg, or not? Solus's leg. Sorry, began with an S.
Yeah.
Yeah, these were attached to a person. You're holding that.
Indeed.
So that bomb blew up what was human of that person and left behind the mechanical pieces.
That's grisly.
Wait, it was a bear?
No, it was not a bear. It was a person that had cybernetic implants. They had a cybernetic arm, a cybernetic leg, and a cybernetic head.
Okay.
So this was a cyborg, is what that would be called. But
Does it look like Jerome might be able to apply these to other people?
It's a possibility. It's a possibility. They are still workable. They are broken though. They need to get fixed. But
they need to be attached. So yeah.
Is there a face underneath the head? Like, is it completely cybernetic, or is it like a mask?
So as you're looking at it and kind of messing with it, you notice that there is a small fleshy undertone to underneath this metallic face.
Oh hell no! I'm out.
You are holding a
I'm gonna like drop it and I'm be like, I'll be right back. Oh god, I think I'm gonna throw up.
So he drops the head on the ground, which has as he's kind of lifting up the mechanical pieces. Yeah, there is a woman's face, a pretty beautiful woman's face underneath this assassin's.
Oh my! Wait, she's actually kind of cute. Oh god damn!
That is disturbing on like 9 different levels.
Yeah, she's fucking like blowing up, bro.
But look at her face. It's man, she must have been a beauty, huh?
But I mean,
Dude, all you really need is one hole.
And
oh god, oh god, oh god,
that's awful. No. So the skin that you have left over here is like from the nose and like the mouth area. That's it. That's all you have. So there are no eyes to her. She just had like a really nice skin complexion, but there is definitely human left in here. And as you're kind of peeling back the mechanical pieces that were over her mouth and that kind of like that area, you see that it is a lot of cybernetics that are implanted inside her face. So the wires are inside of flesh. The like 18 lenses that she was looking through are implanted into where her eyes normally go. So somebody has put a lot of effort into creating a half person, half robot that is extremely good at seeing things. That's what this robot was all good for, was visuals.
Jerome, do you think that you could get this thing working long enough for us to like get its memories?
I wouldn't know where to start to look for its memory. How do I? It doesn't even have a brain anymore.
Okay, but if it was, I mean, it's the machines move on their own, so they must have some sort of brain, right?
You're right. You know who I need to talk to? Shoot, I forgot the guy's name. The guy who Solus led us to. What was his name? Gimli?
Yes. Yeah, Gimli Stonemore.
I think I need to go meet up with Gimli again and ask him a couple questions.
I mean, that might do it. And we've got time. You could look at it in the meantime. Put it together.
So you guys collect up these pieces and put them on the cart.
God, we must look like the most disturbing people in the world. We just have a bunch of limbs hanging out of a fucking cart.
I mean, they're robotic limbs, you know. They're probably not that big of a.
That doesn't make it much more.
They don't really
acceptable,
stand
Jerome.
out that much, huh?
We should cover them with a like blanket or something.
I'm just visualizing fucking Pete air thrusting in the general direction of that woman's mouth, and
oh no!
I hate it here.
Yikes!
Wait, I put the name of the.
Why is that?
Like you can think of the person in the chat.
Anything right now, and that's the one thing you decide to bring up and think of.
Where's the bonk?
Like there's a dead lady, and you're thinking of necrophilia. Like, come on, dude.
Pete, I put the name of the person in the chat.
If it's 90% robot, it's not necrophilia. You just like fucking machines.
Who is Bo Fades?
Both of these nuts.
Oh, you got him. You got him.
Got him.
You even said his name is Bo Fades. I hate it. I hate it here. I hate it here.
God damn my life.
Bo Fades.
The level of humor in this episode just top tier.
Top tier. Where's our Netflix special? All right.
I need some cookies.
Watching this, let me be the police. New D&D.
Yeah. Get all the body pieces in the cart. That's totally normal.
All right, you got everything set up, and you guys, do you want to say anything else to anybody at the circus? There is one person from the circus that is trying to tag along with you. He has his blue mohawk, kind of, they have their blue mohawk. They are kind of gender neutral, and they were talked to by Isabella last session and convinced to come along with funnel cakes for you. Hey, do you still need me or?
So change of plans. We're gonna be here for a couple more days. If you still want to come through, I can still make you over. If you want to stay,
your characters are leaving, buddy. You guys are leaving him behind. Them behind.
Oh, so we're unretconning it. So we're
yeah. You guys are leaving.
You should come with us. We can protect you. I mean, you're literally the only person who will let us protect anybody. But anyways, yeah, you should come through. I don't know if we have any extra clothes right now, but I'm sure we can shoplift some eventually.
Roll me. So, do you want them to come with you? Is that kind of what you want then?
Yes, I would.
Okay, roll me a persuasion check. Malice, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you so much.
Blake,
Hey.
can you go vision check?
Oh, Blake's not here. I'll roll it. Bye, beanbag.
I mean, it would be nice to have one person who knows I'm an actually nice person, because the entire party hates me now.
I don't think they hate you.
Hey.
All right, let me pull up. Yo, Jimmy, thank you for the 5 gifted.
Hey.
Dude, that's a sick group right there. Trapmaster, the Fettuccine, Jim Jam Dam, Sushi Breaks the Internet, Lucid Dreams.
What about
Nice.
Schlong? That guy deserves. If anyone
True.
deserves a tier 1, Schlong deserves.
True. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, Jimmy. Thank you.
Not a prob.
Thank you so much. I love you, and I miss you, and
I'm just waiting for the IRL.
All right, we got a 21 persuasion. Let me roll.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. You're good. Jesus, Spooter Cat, chill. Yo, thank you for the 5 gifted.
Go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gifted subs to Fox you too. Curtis, Water Addict, Semi-Friendly Potato, and Megan Rose _A. Thank you for the gifted subs. That's a hype train. Thank you.
That's a level 4 hype train.
That's a level 4 hype train. Let's go. Thank you guys. Seriously, that means so much to me. You have no clue.
Yeah.
It means a lot. It means a lot. Thank you. Choo choo, motherfuckers. Choo choo. And with that positivity in the chat, you have convinced this person to come with you. Do you remember their name?
No, I don't. I'm 100%.
Sinner. That's okay.
I'm gonna be so busy manipulating everyone else in the party. I lost track.
You know what, guys? I forgot the person's name too. So we're going to make up a new name. Malice, thank you for the 5 gifted. Level 5.
Shit.
Well, that's my first level 5 high train in a while. Thank you so much. Seriously appreciate it. Thank you for the gifted subs to the break train. Gabby, Gilgamesh, Flamifern, Elliot Cat. And what is this Sean Connery guy just dodges those gifted every time. Dodged. Schlong Connery dodged again. Oh no. Thank you guys. Thank you for the level 4 finish. All right. So what'd you say, buddy? Sorry. You're gonna have to wait for me to stop speaking when you want to speak, because it's not gonna come through over me. That's all. Like if I'm speaking and you try talking, it's not a bad thing. It's not gonna interrupt me. I just can't hear what you're saying. It just doesn't come through. So go for it.
Sorry, ADHD brain, just all over the place. If you reach level 5 today, can I have VIP in your chat?
Wait, you don't have VIP in my chat?
No, I don't have VIP in your chat.
That's bullshit.
What?
Honey Bunny is already a VIP of this channel. Honey Bunny's already VIP of this channel.
I'm just trying to help you out, homie. I don't.
Spooter Cat, you're stalling the show right now. Spooter Cat, thank you for the gift subs to Clearly Not Chloe, CN1118, Humansh, Eleanor, and Ronan Katana. That's a cool name. Thank you guys, seriously, for the gifted subs. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna keep the show rolling. Thank you for the gifted subs. I'll thank the rest of them at the next break. Okay, we want to keep things rolling because we started late today. Okay, so I'm gonna thank all the next subs. Any subs that happen, I'll thank them at the break, which will happen in a little less than an hour. Okay, so with that, here we go. This person's name is, we're gonna say, what's a good gender neutral name? I'm trying to think of a good.
What about Malice?
That's kind of cool. Malice.
That's a cool name. I dig it. Let's go with Malice. Malice. Okay. MALUS. Malice. So Malice is the funnel cake maker. They are I can't remember what race I made them. So we're gonna say that they're a half elf, and they have a big blue mohawk. I remember that. The mohawk kind of lays over their head off to the side. And they are at least somewhat interested in following you. At least.
I heard he also has a half sister with pure white hair who goes by Amelia.
No, they do
You
not.
weebs need to relax.
Fucking weebs. All
I'm
right.
Japanese, bro. I can't be weeb. Okay. Anyways,
So Malice said he's coming with you. Now this may become a contentious thing for the party because I think they wanted to leave most people behind. But Malice is bringing their funnel cake cart, so maybe that will convince the party to want to keep them around.
okay, guys. 4 words: funnel cakes, meat shield.
Funnel cake meat shield. You're saying we can make a meat shield out of funnel cakes when they're not made of meat?
No, what I'm saying is he is a meat shield with funnel cake.
Okay, are you saying this in front of him? You realize you're saying this in front of him, right in front of us. Hey, Malice, you didn't hear that, right?
Hear what?
Okay, good.
Now I'm listening. What's up?
Funnel. You make good funnel cakes, don't you?
Yeah. I'm pretty good at it, and I can keep y'all well fed.
Hell yeah.
Well protected too.
Oh, I can handle myself in a fight. And he pulls out a butter knife.
Nice.
What are you gonna do? Spread butter on the enemies?
Malice takes the butter knife and grabs it by like the tip, and then throws it and sticks it into a tree.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. That's not bad. It's not bad.
I think like the most hilarious way for like anyone to leave the party just then would specifically be for Jerome to be like just decapitated by this.
I hate you.
That's so messed up.
That's so dumb. That'd be such a dumb way to go.
It'd be funny though.
All right,
Haha, you died. Bye.
And you're dead. And goodbye. So with that, Malice walks over to the tree and plucks the knife out of the tree. And as they do, they turn around and they say, "Yeah, so I used to be one of the performers at the circus.
That's hot.
So
my aim is pretty impeccable."
Interesting. Well, that's good. Can we have a minute to talk there, Malice?
Sure. Yeah. No problem. I'll just make us some funnel cakes. I can make some right now. They're gonna be cold, but hey.
For the road.
Unless one of you guys has like some kind of magic or something to heat it up.
Oh, I have.
What do you have?
I have prestidigitation.
Eldritch
That'll
Blast.
work. Yeah, prestidigitation will work.
Fuck it.
Eldritch Blast the fucking barrel full of oil.
No. It was my way to avenge Jerome's eventual death by butter knife.
You can prestidigitation the flame beneath the oil to get the oil bubbling for them to drop some funnel cakes down for you guys.
Hell yeah.
All right, so they make funnel cakes while you guys talk. Go for it.
Okay, here's where I'm at. Why is this man so desperate to join us? Like, honestly, bro, we're kind of actively abusive to everyone in the circus.
You convinced him to join us, are you? I'm like losing my fucking mind here because it feels like it sometimes. I won't lie.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, I feel like the only reason is because he eventually wants to fuck me. So, like, maybe we should just meat shields. I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever you're into.
Okay.
Cool.
The meat shield is not going to sell. For someone who convinces people all the time to do things, you're really bad at reading the room.
Look, man, you didn't. I'm here because my dad or something. I don't fucking know.
I'm still stuck on meat shield funnel cake. Just those two words.
Do you not want this guy with us? Because you were the one who went like, hey, you need to come with us, and I will disguise you for the rest of like your life.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I was totally lying, and also winked to the audience. But yeah, he can come if you guys want.
We have no use for him. Like,
you're
just gonna get in our way.
Or meat shield, or literally protect us.
Funnel cakes.
Again, the whole meat shield thing isn't the selling point for me. The funnel cakes are actually way more of a selling point. Won't lie.
I'm honestly
That
more
is true.
nervous. I'm more nervous that since he has no real connection to us, that he could sell us out and we can get in big trouble.
Oh,
if
and he's
he
gonna sell
decides to change sides. You know.
I mean,
I'm
okay, that's
I'm actually not that worried about that, to be honest.
Zim. Let's be honest. You don't worry about anything.
Oh, I'm
Like-
very much worried about Drugemoor. You have no idea what we're going into. If there's a place to not trust anyone, it is definitely Drugemoor.
So
No
what?
one you should trust that.
As soon as we get to Drugemoor, show more hard.
You know who we'd be able to trust though? What if we could make a companion out of these robotic parts that we have here who could be with us? That's someone we could trust.
Maybe.
Robotic blow up doll. I'd be down.
So back to this.
Anyways,
Malice.
yeah, back to Malice. Let's focus on this guy.
I think he should just come with us. I mean, there's funnel cakes. Another body.
Okay, where are we getting rid of him at? The whole other body thing again isn't a selling point. Other people dying, so I don't take like.
Chances are he'll just die, and then we won't have to worry about him anymore.
I'm with. Okay, fine. We'll just leave him outside of Drugemoor. That way, like, he'll be safe or whatever, Zim, since that's so fucking important to you.
Okay, I'm fine with that. And while he is in our care, he is our responsibility like a child. This is also why I don't have children. Which, by the way, you guys would be terrible parents.
Okay, well, are we trying to parent?
True.
I
can barely take care of myself.
Things into this group, so I'm trying to wonder if maybe you're trying to be a parent. Because, like, a child, let's bring him in, let's adopt him. This guy, let's bring him in and adopt him. Okay, I'm not.
I think I would be a great parent. Like, I could make toys for my kids. I think I would be a great parent.
You know what? Maybe the reason I'm evil now is
I just have problem with women.
So.
I didn't hear that. Sorry, you were both talking at the same time.
We were.
Yeah, we can go first.
I have nothing to say anymore. Okay. Just thinking about finding love for once in my life.
Jerome, what if it was all about not looking for love and letting love look for you?
You know, I've tried that before. I've tried that before my entire life. You know, and I just thought, damn it, it's time to start looking and time to stop waiting. You know, look where looking has got me. Looking has given me this new opportunity. I'm in a new world. You know, I with no bounds. You know, I could find a woman. I could even make a woman. Who knows? Who knows what you can do in this world? You know.
After that comment, Malice brings over the first funnel cake to Pox actually, and hands it to you. It's in like a little cardboard little. Red and white checkerboard little cup thing that he put it in, and he says, "So are you guys gonna like kill me or something?"
I don't know.
No.
What? Why would we kill? What?
No, we're not gonna kill you. That would be awful, and I wouldn't.
Depends
let that
on
happen.
how good your funnel cakes are.
Hey,
I say jokingly,
try this.
mostly.
I hand the funnel cake to Kathrak.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I wasn't even asking you.
Oh.
He turns to Pox because Pox hasn't said much, and he says, "Are you guys gonna kill me?"
No.
Yo, is this guy on drugs?
Are you okay?
Yeah, you good, man? No, we're not gonna kill you, man.
No one's trying to kill you.
Do you mean by get you killed or by proxy?
He kind of starts looking around and he says, "Yeah, like it doesn't really seem like you guys want me here. You kind of been yelling about it."
Okay, so here's the issue, Malice.
We don't want to lose any more people. We feel like we've caused death, and we don't want to cause another death.
All right, you know what, Malice, listen, I'm gonna just tell you the truth. All right, Isabella's got a crush on you. She just wants you along. No one else wants you along. So
yeah, you know, Alice, right? All I want from you is your giant elf cock. Can you please just put it in me, please?
Oh God, please stop! This is way too much
I don't think this is the type of role play that I signed up for, guys.
Alice, you make really good funnel cake.
You know what?
Thanks.
God damn it.
Listen, I think maybe it's best if I go my own way.
God damn it!
Fair.
No,
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
It's not that I wouldn't have sex with you. It's that I don't feel safe around you.
Yeah,
Isabella's on some.
Yeah, most of us don't around her. She's kind of
as per usual.
got like a demon dad or something.
Don't worry, I'll finish making the funnel cakes.
This is making me feel kind of okay. Well, as per usual, it's my beautiful outside is not the problem. My terrible personality. I'm sorry.
It's such a
none of us were gonna say it.
Laugh. It's so maniacal.
Like set our character sheet
Malice,
open, like it doesn't say evil. It doesn't say evil.
Malice finishes making funnel cakes for everybody and rolls their cart away.
Okay. Well, last funnel cake. I'll get to.
Not guys, but I'm so confused as to like how evil I should be making Isabella at this point that I feel like I'm just going really balls to the wall. Like
I'd say
You're killing it. It's good.
I'd say Isabella can be just you don't want her to be too evil because then it's hard to empathize with her, you know? So for example, just for future reference, you know, you guys are in this situation because you were trying to help people. Remember, you were trying to save Neltoris. That's kind of why you wanted to stop Razio in the first place, because people were being experimented on and tortured, and you wanted to stop that from happening. So remember, you know, the original reason why you guys, you know, started all this was for empathy for the common people. You really did want to help them. So, like, for example, when the baker was killed during your escape of the city,
made me sad.
That should have made you sad. That was supposed to be a silly but sad moment where it's like, yeah, it's like ridiculously how, like, it's supposed to not only show you how strong those robots are, but also make sure that you know that your actions have consequences when you bring people along. These people are randoms, you know? They're just small commoners. They have like 10 hit points. You know, you guys are leveling up, and you'll level up again after today. And as you keep getting stronger, those people, you know, those people are going to get weaker under you.
Yeah.
And you're responsible for them. Sorry, go ahead.
Like, in terms of like the meta thing that we had a few campaigns back where I have to convince everybody that I would betray them versus like the fact that I'm actually a good person, that's kind of where I'm having a little bit of like trouble figuring out the calibration of that. Because I think right now I'm just going straight, I'm a fucking asshole to literally everyone. And it's funny, but it's kind of uncomfortable.
Sure. So I think that will come up organically. I'll have it come up organically. You won't have to worry so much about needing to pre-role play it or anything. Just play Isabella like you would normally play her, and that opportunity is going to arise for you to take that. And if you want to take that opportunity, you can. And if you, in that moment, you don't feel like it, then, you know, you can do it a different way.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I played it pretty well last campaign, but that was good. So now that it's going to be kind of like a filler episode, I'm like, well, who is this? Who is she? Who's she pretending to be anyway?
I know it feels like a filler episode, but this is a very important episode for you guys, and you'll see why as we continue to go.
Damn it, Commander. Can you please just let me... Again, interrupting schemes. God damn it.
All right. So, you guys... okay. Sorry. I was reading the chat. What the fuck's going on in the chat, guys? Explain.
Don't worry about
New
it.
esports team.
No.
Sex gaming.
Sex gaming. What a horrible name. I love it. All right. So, with that said, you guys head off with your horse and cart that you procured last session, and you head off away from the circus, leaving behind Nito and Pix and that group of people to kind of rebuild. Okay? You know that they were going to create the Diamond Circus, is what it's going to be called now, and they will meet you in Drugemoor, hopefully, in the next month or so. So, with that, you guys are traveling on foot now with a horse and a cart, which is going to slow you down a little bit. And together, you are traveling right outside the forest where all the elves live, and then kind of swerving down towards Spartanomia, which is where Jerome is originally kind of from. So,
oh damn.
Not 100% from, you know, Jerome has his own story, but this is kind of, you know, where you grew up. Jerome is around this area, you know. So with that, you guys are heading down, and we'll get a little bit of travel time. I like to give the party opportunities to talk about stuff. I know this isn't the most exciting thing ever for some players, but I want you to take this opportunity. If your character has any questions for a party member, any questions about the story, if you as a player want to talk to me about something, this is kind of like that before we get into the next story beat. So you've got some traveling time here to understand each other a bit more. Roll any checks you want to check. If you want to tinker with the robot, Jerome, you can roll me a check for a tinkerer check if you want to do something with it.
I don't have a tinkerer check.
That's a tinkerer's tools check. You have tinkerer's tools, right?
Yeah.
So let me see. I feel like D&D should have a button.
I can't do checks.
There is. If you put the tools in your equipment.
Oh, magical tinkering?
Let me see here.
Tools in my equipment.
Jerome's character sheet.
One thing is, I really love getting like upgraded gear and stuff. Do we have any opportunities to do that, or have we found anything other than like what we've got?
Absolutely. Let me.
And if it's not now, it doesn't need to be now. But I love looking for stuff like that.
Yes.
Like cool new weapons and like enchanting them and shit.
I sent a picture in the Discord of kind of how when you have the tool in your equipment, where the button is.
Okay. Let's see here. What does that look like? Oh, use tool. Oh, okay, yeah. So, Pete, refresh your page. Because I just added it to your equipment.
What?
Click on the little equipment button, and then scroll down to Tinker's Tools.
Yep, I see it.
And then hit Use Tool.
Use Tool.
All right. Should you have a -1 in this?
He has to pick the stats that he's using.
Oh, yeah, okay. You have to pick the stats you're using? What does that mean? Let's see here.
So whether it takes...
rolling a 1!
No, you would not roll a 1 here. We'll have you re-roll. So how do you do it?
Oh, I'm an expert, right? Is my proficiency, I wrote none.
Yeah, so that you have to...
Probably do intelligence.
You are proficient in these things.
Yep. So intelligence, proficient, select ability, select proficiency.
Yeah,
ability. It says strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Yeah.
Tinker's tools. Here we go. Oh, that's a lot better.
Yeah, there you go. Is that in +3? Is that +3? What's that from?
That's the proficient. The one.
Oh, that's proficiency bonus. You guys are level 5. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. 14. Yes. A 14. Good. So as you are tinkering, what is it that you are looking for this particular tinker check? What do you want out of this robot? And if you don't know, I'll just kind of give you like a
memory storage.
Okay. So
data.
With the Tinker's Tools, I'll let you kind of look through both robots that you have. So the first robot that you have has no head. It's the one where the head exploded. It's the kind of large robot.
Yeah. And I'm also looking for like power sources.
Okay, good. So you do find the power source within the chest of this larger robot. It is soaked and looks like it has been kind of bogged down by water. You kind of tip it over and a bunch of water drips out of it. And as you crack it open with your hammer and kind of pull it apart, you open up the chest cavity of this robot and you find a large kind of crystally blue stone inside.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like a sky blue colored, and it's in the shape of a diamond, and I don't mean like a diamond like the thing you put in a wedding ring. I mean like it's in like an actual, like the shape of a diamond that you would see on like a trading card, or not a trading card, a playing card. It's in that kind of shape. So you got kind of like an Iron Man arc reactor in your hands right now.
Dope.
With that, you don't find any places for memories in the big robot. In the small cyborg, the woman's head that you found, her brain is still intact, but it is kind of mush. It's like it's beat up from having, rolled across the ground and being flown, half a mile by the explosion. So it's pretty bruised up and beat up. And you have a feeling that this is a task that is outside of your range of abilities. To be able to hack into her brain is not something that Jerome would know how to do in any capacity. Yeah. But her brain is there.
I'm going to investigate what parts of this woman are left.
So it's literally just her brain, her like the makeup of her skull. So like where her
is the rest of her body completely gone?
Yes, remember. So all you found was the head, the left arm, and the left leg.
Blew her up.
You guys blew her up with the bomb. So all you found was the mmechanical pieces of her. The human ppieces of her are gone.
Well,
wait, all of
you guys. I mean,
are gone. That's crazy.
Jerome's the one who cut the red wire.
This bomb was not. This person was not killed by Jerome's bomb.
That
this
wasn't my bomb. This was
Kathrak's
Kathrak's bomb.
Kathrak and Nito threw this bomb over the hill and killed this person. This is.
I mean, they were trying to snipe us. To be fair,
they were trying to kill the fuck out of you guys.
Such a shame. Hey, such a beautiful woman. Such a shame she had to go like this. You know.
It is
I
what
bet she
it
had
is.
a pretty name. A pretty name like a
probably like Bofidis or something.
Hey Kathrak, what's both of these?
I'll tell you when you're older.
All right.
It's interesting. So I now have a blue stone that I'm assuming is the power source.
Yes, you do. Which is
a good
nice
item.
find. Yes, it's a nice find. With that, you guys are looking for upgrades, right, Kathrak? You're looking for some upgrades? So, with that, what I'd like you to do is roll me a investigation check on this robot's body, and we'll see if you can find anything that might be helpful for an upgrade. Nice. Wow, with a -1, that's a really nice roll. That's a really nice roll. So you're determined to find something dope to kind of change up your armor or give you an upgrade of some kind. And you yourself, Kathrak, find this weapon is attached to the left arm. So the left arm has this cannon on it, and the cannon on the forearm of this robot also has a large blade. This could be a useful weapon for you, but you would need to get someone's help, whether it's Jerome or somebody else, to turn it into a functional weapon. But you could turn it into a, like, axe. You could turn it into an axe that also fires projectiles. So you could do that if you wanted to. That would be a pretty dope weapon.
Okay.
Other than that, you could try and piece together some makeshift armor out of this particular robot, but you as a barbarian don't want to wear armor. It's not good for your class. So
yeah, I think the only thing I care about is like maybe like a cloak.
Yeah, and in this case,
or a belt.
Yeah, in this case, you don't really have anything. I think you're already wearing a cloak of protection.
I am.
Yeah, so that's a nice option to have as a barbarian. Other than that, I mean, you're probably not going to find very many cloaks that do anything cooler than that. If you do, they're going to be very rare magical items, not something off one of these robots, for example.
Right.
You know, you could. Now, I was going to say you could make a cloak out of some of the metal pieces, but it would just be like a shitty. It would be more like a wind chime that you're wearing on your back than anything else. You wouldn't want that.
True.
So the cloak you're wearing is probably best. But yeah, that weapon is sweet. Could turn into what you would call anything you want. I mean, there's no name for this kind of weapon, but it's an axe that also doubles as a cannon. If you wanted, you could do that. So that is a...
I'll hold on to it and see what I can make of it.
Exactly. You can do what you wish with it if you want to ask for Jerome's help or want to ask another person that you come across later in the campaign or whatever.
Okay.
Could make for a cool weapon for you. With that, the rest of you guys, anything you want to talk about, do, pray, whatever else you do with your characters.
Kathrak, you're also from Drugemoor, right?
That's right.
What's your story about Drugemoor? Why'd you leave?
Kind of needed to do my own thing for a while and kind of make a name for myself.
Did you leave on good terms or bad terms?
I think mostly good terms, but it's hard to say because with us being in the future and everything, like my family might have thought that I just ditched out. I might be in exile.
Oh, really? That's a serious worry.
Kind of is, huh?
Okay, well, I mean, I'm sure you can be like, hey, family. I look the same age.
I hope so.
Okay, well, that's an option, I guess. I don't have any friends in Drugemoor, and I did not leave on good terms, so I'm hoping everyone is dead.
I see. I mean, hey, if you, let's, you know, if you got enemies, you know.
Isabella, they experiment on young children, giving them the ability to change into monsters after stealing the children as orphans.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
good people.
That doesn't sound too poggers.
And you know ish of this group, Kithrak. You have heard of them. They are called the Midnight Hollows. They're a group of people who live in kind of the underbelly of the city, and they are like a syndicate that collects children, like lost children, and either kidnaps them or kills kids that run away from home or orphans, you know, that kind of thing. They acquire children, and that's kind of all you know about them. But now you're learning from Zim that they do experiments on them. So this is like new information for you that's added onto your old information. Your old information was you knew that they were like a group that kidnaps people, and for the most part, your family never dealt with them. That was not something that your family ever did. Your family deals in high crime and kind of like white collar crimes, and these particular crimes and these things that they were doing are very like underbelly, gross, probably beneath you kind of thing. And so you, as you're looking at Zim, this is one of those kids that was kidnapped or that somehow found their way into this underbelly of your city and was experimented on. This is someone who you heard about, who your parents warned you that you might be someday. They might have said like, you need to be home before the streetlights come on or you'll get snatched up by the Midnight Hollows. And this, that's
terrifying.
You're looking at the results of that right now, which is Zim.
Damn. So it's kind of like shocking to me, but it's coming together, like the relation between that.
Yeah, exactly. And now you kind of understand why he can shapeshift into monsters and that kind of thing. Is he's been, you know, experimented on and kind of messed with.
And that's why he's so overprotective of children as well.
True.
So, with that, other things anyone wants to do. Isabella, you want to do anything on this traveling during this traveling time? Do you want to talk to anyone or, you know, write anything down or, you know, pray to your god or whatever?
I think I'm still a little bit reeling from what happened to Zim. I don't think none of us realized that before, right? That was just...
Yeah, that's new information for everybody.
So are the people in Drugemoor related at all to the ones in Del Taurus? Or is that a completely different leg of terrible?
Are you asking Zim?
Yes.
As far as I know, different leg of terrible. Because I was going to Del Taurus to avoid Drugemoor. That's why I was originally there.
Oh.
There's like a lot of terrible in Drugemoor. It's not like just my group was terrible. It was like there's like 4 or 5 groups that are terrible. It's like, think of like multiple governments. That's probably the best way to describe it, of really awful people.
Fucking Christ. Okay, and we're walking into this?
Yeah, well, if you need something illegal, Drugemoor is an amazing place to go, because...
Okay, wait a minute, but will these people recognize you when we're in there? Like, is there a target on your back, and therefore on everyone's back? Like,
I mean, I'm really... I did say it was really dangerous to go there, and that there was people who might want to come. My hope is they're dead, because it isn't like most people are like elves. They're like halflings and humans and half elves, and we're in kind of a very dangerous lifestyle. So the age expectancy in itself, I'm hoping, is quite low. Plus, it's been 53 years.
So it's been 53 years since Zim has been there, so he's hoping that anyone who would remember him is dead, so that he doesn't have any enemies there and can just walk in.
Oh, well, that's so cool. Well, if that's it, if it's only us having to worry about an army of people who fucking hate us in the city.
Not an army. It's one group out of like 5.
Oh, well, it's cool. That's 1 out of 5 odds, you know?
Yeah.
So, Zim, would you say that you kind of give her like a rundown of the city, kind of explaining? Because
I'll explain the different.
Right now.
I'll explain all the different groups that I can. So if you want to go through that, you probably know that better than me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go through anything in specific other than just telling Bunny as a player and then Isabella as a character. Your character is going to know this now. There are factions inside Drugemoor. It's a city full of crime. So you have like the mob bosses called the Silvermanes, and they are like the white collar crime lords. They are like, you come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding and expect to be, they are mobsters, okay? Then you have where Zim comes from, which is like the kidnapping underbelly of the city. That is the Midnight Hollows. And then there are a couple other factions as well, one of which there's a bunch of dwarves that kind of control the dock, and they are a bunch of criminals. They do smuggling and that kind of thing in and out of the city. And then lastly, there are like a group of rat people that live in the sewers that kind of run the black market of the city. So Drugemoor, full of shitty people, but good people for if you're trying to get illegal things, whether it's something smuggled in or out of the city, whether it's kidnapping somebody, hiring a person to get killed, whatever else you need for crime, you're going to find in Drugemoor.
New identities that are illegal.
Which is kind of what you're going for. You're going for new identities. That's the whole reason you're going to the city. You okay, Bunny?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. So, yeah.
So, my hope is when we get near there that we take some makeup to cover as many of the tattoos as we can. And in the hopes that the fact that everyone seems to also be more tattooed up in general, that I kind of blend in a little bit here there.
And Pox, is there anything in particular you want to say or do with anyone in the party, or like anything around the party, mess with an item or the robots or in any way or something like that?
Not right now, no. I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys
just kind of along for it right now.
Sure, fair enough.
Yeah.
So you guys continue onward. You are passing through mostly open fields. The places that you're passing by are small towns here and there. Some of them look tech savvy, some of them less so. When you walk by a farming community, it seems kind of like a trip to the past, They're living kind of the same way they used to back in the day for the most part in these farming communities as you ride by. There are some higher tech areas. You go by a small town that looks like all of its buildings are made of metal, and large plumes of black smoke come up from this small town. You also see a rock quarry near this town that is being mined by machines. Normally you would see like people taking pickaxes and mining, but in this case you see a machine that's doing that. It's like got a big drill on it that's drilling into the ground, and large buckets that are dumping rocks in kind of like a circle. And so you see this rock quarry kind of being used and drilled into. And this small town of people, they look like they are all wearing kind of similar uniforms. They kind of look like miners from back in the day. They're wearing, their overalls and work clothes. And for the most part, it seems like a small town, but the more you look at it, it might actually be, a large factory of some kind that you're looking at here. It's so big, that, the metal buildings look like it's, there's enough of them, it could be a small town. It looks like that to you, but now that you're really getting a better look at it as you go by, it's more of like a big factory, a place where a bunch of people work. Okay? So, just giving you an idea of how big this factory is. It's mining something. You're not sure what for, though. You have no clue what the big, large plumes of black smoke are, but you imagine it's fire. You're unsure, though. You're unsure. So, with that, it is coming to the end of your first day of travel, and you have a couple options on where you want to set up your sleeping arrangements. If you'd like, you can sleep near the factory where the workers are, and you can interact with them, and you can kind of get to know those NPCs that are there. You can stay on the trail, just make your camp right there on the trail. Or you could go off to your right a little bit into the Ilin Forest where the elves live.
I'll say we go near the factory workers because, we don't want to be near the elf people, even though I'd really actually like to meet the elven people.
Nara just shakes her head.
Yeah, I know, Nara, I know. No LV people. Some factory workers, maybe we can barter for something.
That makes sense.
Gotta go. Nods.
I think
we can't hear you.
I think you're muted, Kathrak.
Yeah, sorry. I'm kind of tempted to interface with the factory workers, but I'm also kind of nervous too because like we don't know what they do and if they somehow have any influence of what's his dick? Raziel.
Oh, look at how far we are away from town. There's no way they got a pigeon here that quickly.
Yeah, but like they could also have just known beforehand. I don't know. It depends on if they're like their own kind of service, you know?
Maybe. I think it's worth it to do it, and we just see.
Okay. Yeah, it might also just be safer than being plain on the road.
Yeah. I mean,
so
I think so. Hey,
I'm not opposed to it.
For something. I'd really like to find. Oh my god! You know who I miss? I miss Kramer. Minus the fact that he became a shell of a man. I really miss Kramer.
Me too.
He was super cool before the life left his eyes.
Yeah.
Well,
that weird little skeleton.
Most people are.
That's what happens when your friend stabs you in the back.
True.
All right, so you guys head over to where the factory is and begin to kind of set up your cart outside of one of the buildings of the factory. You notice that you are not the only people here setting up a little camp area. There is another group of people, small group of 3 people who have set up a tent right outside where the factory is, and they are roasting some kind of meats as you guys walk over. They have a little campfire, and they are roasting some kinds of meat. It smells like pork of some kind, and a pretty small tent, a little covered wagon that they travel in, and they look like farmers. They look like farmers from one of the surrounding areas, maybe. They are wearing overalls and kind of dirty looking. They look like half-elves, maybe. And they kind of nod at you as you walk over. One of them kind of gives you like a little 2-finger salute. And they don't say anything to you. They just continue roasting their meats. And it seems like they're not hiding their conversation from you. You're not really close enough to hear everything, but you just hear them talking about crops and agriculture and how things have been kind of shitty this year in terms of growth for crops. They're kind of just talking about how much money they need and how much they don't have. That said, the workers are chiming in for the day. They're finishing up their work for the day, and seems like they are going into a building across the way from you to finish up and clock out for the day. You hear a few of them saying that they're going to clock out. So they're all wearing these brown overalls with muddy, oily shoes, and they walk into this building in a single file line and leave in a single file line. A few of them get in small vehicles that remind you of what you saw on the road a little while ago, these cars. A few of them get into these cars. A couple of them get on motorized bicycles. You know what a bicycle is. They get on motorized bicycles. And a lot of them are leaving for the day. But a couple of them come out from the factory and start kind of walking in your direction past, like they're going to look like they're going past you. They're kind of just talking to one another. One of them's blowing a bubble with some gum. Gum is something that was very rare back in the day, but it is something that you see here. And it's pink, some kind of pink bubble. And they're talking about something you don't understand. They say something about quarry, oil, hard work. You get that part. Hard work, tired. It's kind of what you hear in their conversation as they're talking. And as they're walking by, you can feel free to.
Excuse me, gents. Is there an inn or a tavern nearby?
Hey, yeah, nothing around here. You found the right spot. A lot of people stop here, kind of right where you're at. So it's a pretty safe spot to spend the night.
Okay. Do you know if anyone out here sells food, or we could do that? I mean, we obviously have some, but I was hoping not to have to cook tonight.
Nah, you're kind of in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. He kind of looks around.
What is bumfuck? Is this what this place is called? Is bumfuck?
Bumfuck is like when you get fucked in the ass.
Really? Is it by bum?
Nice.
Bum means ass. And then
okay,
I assume you know what fuck means.
Oh yeah.
You know where we could find some fuck? I want to find not from bums, saying. But I want to find some fuck.
I see what you're saying, my man. He kind of goes in. He puts his fist out for a fist bump,
and then Jerome goes like a.
You do a little fist bump. He says, "Oh, my man, yeah, no, nothing around here. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. If there were, I don't think we'd be working nearly as hard as we do."
Oh, where do you work?
Here at the factory. It's where you're sleeping outside of.
Oh, what is that thing? That place? Can anyone go inside?
It's a quarry. No, don't go in there. They got alarms in all those buildings. Don't mess around.
Wait, what's a quarry?
A quarry, it's like where you do mining for rocks, drilling for oil, stuff like that.
Oh.
You guys aren't from around here, obviously. Where are you guys traveling to?
Oh, just about. We came from a very sheltered life. Like, never got out, weren't allowed to watch, see any entertainment, weren't allowed to do anything.
Huh. Okay. Hey, you got any?
They called us Amish.
Amish.
Yeah, Amish.
Huh. Don't believe in technology and all that, right? I think I've heard of that before.
Learning about it, yeah, learning about it.
Okay, well, you're sitting outside of one of the most technologically advanced areas in bumfuck nowhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you buy things from here?
No, no. We do all of our work for, he kind of looks back at his buddy. He says, "Who do we work for again?" And the guy who's kind of blowing some gum, he's like chewing on it. He says, "Listen, buddy, I don't know. We just do work. We get paid for it. So."
Oh, interesting. I take it you guys supply for the biggest city, right?
Yeah, I don't know. They take it from the plant every morning, and we work till night.
Interesting. Okay. Well, can anyone get a job there?
Sure. Yeah. You just got to apply. The boss is usually the last one to leave, so he'll be leaving here probably in the next hour or so.
Is he a nice guy?
Is it good pay? Good pay too?
Sorry, there's too many people talking at once. He kind of
sorry. Go ahead, Jerome. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask if there's good pay.
Yeah, pretty good pay. I'd say above average pay. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, God, I had a question. Oh, is the boss nice? Or is he a dick boss? Is he the one who's gonna fuck me? Is that what I have to worry about?
No, you don't gotta worry about him fucking you. He's straight. But that said, I wouldn't say he's the nicest guy. I mean, he's pretty strict. When you say that, Randy? Randy goes, "Yeah, I'd say that. Sure. Yeah, he's pretty mean. He's not the nicest guy, but he does his thing."
Okay, well, I guess that's good to know. I guess we can talk to him when he comes out.
Yeah, he'll be out in about an hour or so. Listen, we got to get rolling. We got a long walk ahead of us to the farm, but good meeting y'all.
It's nice to meet you too, gents.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So, hey, he hollers over to the three half-elves who are roasting some meats, and he says, "Y'all were here yesterday. Y'all good?" And the three half-elves, they kind of like look at him and raise an eyebrow, and one of them says, "Yes, we're good. We're fine. Thank you." And he says, "Okay. If you need directions, let me know. I'm pretty good at those." He just starts walking away.
I think we should go talk to those half-elf fellas.
Yeah, I think so too.
Gonna stroll up.
Okay. Jerome and Zim stroll up. Anyone else can as well. Doesn't matter.
Evening, gents. Is there any chance we could, maybe pay for some food? You guys look like you're cooking some delicious meals there.
Yeah. We'll trade you some cash for some food, maybe.
You all have credits to give.
Oh, we got plenty of credits.
Give some credits.
Okay. What do you say, Emil? Kind of looks back. The half elf named Emil is kind of a thinner, younger looking half elf. He looks he's got a small black goatee that comes down over his face and kind of points down into a point under his chin. And Emil says, yes, that would be fine. Sure. Where do you all come from?
We're traveling. It's more about the destination than the past, you know. We're traveling from Taurus. We came from, you know. Or Neo-Taurus, sorry, Neo-Taurus.
Yes, Neo-Taurus. I'm familiar with this place. So the question is, what is all that on your cart? That's a lot of rubble.
I don't know what you're talking about. You know, we like to collect things as we travel. You know,
He's cooking up your food while you're talking. Yeah. By the way,
he said rubble. He said.
Yeah, like he says that's a lot of rubble, which is like
a lot of money.
No, rubble as in like the robot parts.
That
you have on your cart.
Oh, well, I am what can I say? I'm actually working on a special project with all these parts here. I'm trying to build a special little individual.
You are a tinkerer.
I am quite the tinker. Check this out. I'm gonna pull out my little like tinker. I'm gonna pull out some metal and use my magical tinkering. And have it say, let's see. I'll have it say a recorded message that goes, my name is. I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna make a message and I'm just gonna let it go and all you hear in the background is Jerome the gnome is looking for a girlfriend. Yep, that's me.
Emil says, "Oh, you must be Jerome the gnome then."
Yeah, yep, you know it, baby.
I see. Well, I recognize these robots on your cart. These are from large cities, big cities.
Yes.
And
yeah, we found them, so we started scrapping them. You know,
these robots are the same robots who collect our taxes. You know.
I did not know that.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Does that mean they
come to the farm? Yes.
Do you know if there's money on this robot that we're looking at?
Fox realizes she's been dazed off and catches up with the group.
Okay.
Just looking at butterflies.
Oh, welcome back, Pox.
Yeah, so I got lost.
We saw this robot all beat up on the side of the road, so we picked it up. And you're telling me it collects taxes, so we can. Do you know how it collects taxes? Maybe it has it on it. It has money.
Let me finish making your food.
Yeah. You can take a look after.
20 credits for each of you. We don't have that much food.
20 credits each. It's a bit exorbitant, isn't it?
Is that too much?
Yeah, that's way too much. Come on, you're messing with us, man.
We are poor farmers. We don't.
Poor farmers that are trying to rip us off. Come on, we don't need food. We just wanted to try some good food, you know, because you look like you know what you want to do.
How about 5 credits a person? That's way more than you'd get anywhere in even Neo-Taurus.
Roll a persuasion check.
Are you kidding me? Bro, I'm about to beat him up if he doesn't give us a better idea.
Who do you want to roll?
Persuasion, what?
Yeah, who do you want to roll? Me or
okay. You can roll with advantage because he's helping you.
Okay. That's decent.
Okay. All right. He says, it is this all this food is worth more than 5 credits. It's very rare out here.
Okay, 10 credits then. Call it a deal.
10 halfway. I can deal with 10.
Okay.
Where's Isabella? Isabella, get your ass over here. You convinced this man.
I got
and we
it.
want to pay 3 credits and no more.
Too late.
Too late.
Not
All right.
charm person.
Charm.
Just remember that they know that you tried to charm them when it ends. So. These people are people you probably want information from. So.
Also, elves normally have a good thing against charmed.
Yeah, elves are pretty good against it.
Be very careful about ever charming elves because they're normally pretty good at avoiding that.
Okay, let's try a different tactic.
We've already finished this.
He already paid.
This particular conversation is.
We've got
is already
1,600 credits, so it's not a big deal. But damn, dude, they charge. Like
so of that 1,600, just mark off 60.
I already marked it off of my sheet.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so you guys get some smoked sausage with a special condiment on it that you've never seen before. It is red and sweet.
As long as it's not white.
Nope, not white. Nope, no cum.
It could have been mayo. I love mayo. Okay, mayo is actually really good on sausages too.
No jizz on the sausage.
Nikki.
No cave. Condiments.
Hold the key.
It's ketchup. He says, as you guys are looking, he's got this little bottle that he sprays on the top of these sausages, and it says ketchup on it in common.
Sweet.
And depending on you as players, you can decide whether or not your character likes it, but it's probably something you've never tasted before, kind of vinegary.
Is it spelled like ketchup or is it spelled like catsup?
Ketchup.
Damn.
Wait, Commander, are you trying to tell me we paid $20 each for a hot dog?
You did. $10 each.
$10 each.
$10 each for a very rare hot dog.
I don't feel like it's very rare.
Well, if you've ever eaten a hot dog at a game, then at the same price.
It's kind of like,
it's kind of like eating it at a baseball game. Yeah.
Fucking expensive.
All right, so
I could totally go for a hot dog right now.
Nice. Yeah, me too. So you guys finish up your meal, and Emil stands up from cooking and walks over to your robots, and he kind of puts his hand on the leg of one of them and kind of lifts up the leg, and he's like, "This is not the tax collecting robot. This is a fighting robot. This is for defense. This is for defending and attacking. This is for killing."
Interesting.
Dang.
Who would kill such a robot? Why would it be dead on the side of the road?
This is a good question. Someone very powerful.
Wow.
Yes, someone very powerful would have to take this one of these down. This is impressive that you have found this and nobody else.
We're not gonna get in trouble for having these with us, are we? Because we just found them.
Steer clear of the big cities. Avoid other robots that look like this, and you'll be fine.
So you're saying these are worth? Could these be worth a lot of money?
Finding the right buyer, sure, yeah.
Oh,
sure, yeah. So it could be worth quite a bit of money, but
is there a place we could return them?
Like not around here. Not around here. No, I would say you're better off taking them apart. Take them apart, get the pieces you want, and throw the rest out. Maybe bury the rest. You don't want to. Oh, and you remove the tracking chip, yes?
What's a tracking chip?
That is what they use to find the robots when they break.
Can you show us where that is, please?
Oh, sure. He kind of messes around with the robot a little bit and pops open one of the thigh panels right above the knee, and as he does, he kind of tilts his head and presses down on this little blue card that's in its thigh, and as he presses down like an SD card, it pops out.
Oh, is that so? What's in that card?
This is for tracking, so they can find you.
Wow.
Let's get rid of the other ones too while we're at it.
He hands it to you.
Do I have to break this?
Yeah, break it would stop it from working. They would know the last known position for it, but.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should wait to break it then.
Wait, no, I have a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a little piece of metal, and I'm gonna attach the cards to the little piece of metal, and then magically imbue and and have it float down a river.
Okay. Yeah.
Can we get the other ones with it too?
Yeah, I put all the cards together, and then I just let it go away. I let it slide away.
Just tie it to like the leg of a bird or something.
You got a bird.
You got a bird on you?
No, does Nara have elvish?
Wait, hold on.
Nara can speak with animals.
We have I pull out the pipe of small beast control.
Ah.
Mouse,
Nice.
take card, run away. And we have some animals run away for as long as they can, just away.
All right.
It just starts running.
So you get both the tracking chips, and you give them to small mice that appear after you play your little ditty on your flute. About 20 or 30 field mice come out of the grass towards you when you play that flute. And
awesome.
They all await for your commands as you give 2 of them the chips and tell them to run off.
We attach the chips to them.
Okay.
And then we tell them to just keep running straight.
Okay.
Oh, and I'll give them like a random direction that's away from.
Roll me an animal handling check with advantage.
I don't know. I don't have. Animal handling with advantage.
Nice. Okay.
Ooh,
20.
Let's go.
20's good. They seem to understand you enough to take off with the.
I can talk to animals. I have small beast talk.
You can if you want. Do you want to?
I mean, I'll just tell them to go. Just go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ones.
And don't
you give
stop. Go and don't stop.
Okay. Can we have some of your bread?
So cute.
Yes. Then I'll give them some bread.
Okay. So you guys sprinkle out some. A couple of you guys haven't finished your hot dogs, so you sprinkle out just a few pieces for the mice to nibble on. Pieces of the bread from the hot dog.
Once you get at least once you go for 6 hours, then you can eat the chips when you're done.
I can't run for 6 hours. That's too long.
As long as you can. Once you can't run anymore, then just eat the chips. Or if you can't eat it, then just break it. You know?
Is it tasty?
I haven't tried it myself, but it might be. But don't try it until you can't run anymore.
No. Say run away. All right, so the mice run away. Right. You've successfully taken care of the chips.
Nice. That was so clutch. The pipe, smart.
Mm-hmm. Way to use the tools that I've given you. Very nice. So, with that, you guys are learning a bit about these robots. You know now that these are defense robots. They are like guards and less so like the robots that come and collect the taxes from the farmers. But they seem to know that these robots are a part of the world. And these farmers, specifically Emil, this half-elf with the kind of black goatee, long black hair on the top of his head. He says to you guys, yes, this is nice, nice find for you. This is going to be worth quite a bit of money.
Emil, can I ask you, how do you know so much about these things?
Well, this is I should say unfortunate circumstances. I used to be one of the people who created the robots for the western section of this continent, but it is a hard job and one that I have wanted to retire from, and I've done well to retire. And, I'll leave it at that. It is all I can say. It is a job that did not pay nearly as well as farming does on a good year, but this year's a bad year. So
that makes sense, I guess. Why was that guy giving you so much? Why was he pressing your bit so badly about being here? That seemed weird.
We have been here for a day. We are awaiting. There is that tax day. Tax day is coming tomorrow, and we wanted to leave in case they come early. So we have left the farm unattended, so that we are not there for them to shake down.
That makes sense.
So we'll move on so that they don't think we are suspicious. Tomorrow we won't stay here, but we do have a farm you can come stay at if you need a place to rest. We will probably head back in that direction late in the day tomorrow, because they come in the morning.
Yeah, we're probably going to be going quite fast on our way. Wait, odd question. Do you guys sell anything at the farm?
Not exactly. It's not a place to sell things. It is a place where we farm crops and raise animals and the like. Right now, it is being attended to by a friend of mine who is much braver than I am.
I don't suppose you have any items left from when you were working in the city, do you? It might be of interest.
Items from the city? No, not something I keep on me. I try to disassociate myself from the technology and the like. It is too much. It's not fun. It does not make good life.
That makes sense, I guess.
Yes. You being from Neotaurus, being on traveling and the like, it is something that I assume you understand. It is nice to have the simple things in life. It is nice to spend time out in nature and not so much in the dark, rainy cities.
Yeah, I understand.
But with that, of course, you are welcome to come with us to the farm. It is not too far from here, but I want to make sure we wait until the tax collectors are gone. So
yeah, that makes sense. I mean, we can look at it tomorrow, maybe get some food, and then be on our way. We do have lots of traveling to do.
Sure, yes, of course. And where are you headed?
Oh, here, there, different places.
Are you the only one that talks in this group? They don't.
Kind of wanderers.
Okay, you are.
They're all just really tired right now. That's why,
You're a strange sight there, big one.
Why is that?
Leonins, they are not. They are not very common in the areas around here. Mostly, kind of stay in the Western Hemisphere where I did the robot creations.
I went out to seek some adventure to try to prove my worth.
I see. You are you look. He kind of makes a gesture like.
I'm a big boy.
Yes, very muscular. Yes. You must be. Well, by the looks of you, you're a tinkerer, as you said before. And he looks at Jerome.
Yeah, Jerome the gnome. That's me.
And you said you are very single. I can see.
Yeah, it's a hard knock life.
I have a single sister.
Oh, is she looking for a hunky man?
She is, well, like you, very single. Not for any reason other than she's a bit shy and also is not as great taste in men.
Well, it'll be perfect match then.
Well, what can I say? I'm the perfect bad taster. That made no sense. Jerome just laughs awkwardly because he's really dumb.
And he looks over at the three other people in the party. We got Pox, Bunny, and Nara. He says, "You three are very beautiful, but very quiet. You don't. Do you speak?"
Yeah. No, I'm just
No speaking
Is your
Z.
sister at the farm? Is your sister at the farm?
She is outside the farm. There is another smaller farm.
We gotta go to the farm.
You said you don't speak common.
Common. 英語は話しません。
Roll. Actually, you don't need to roll anything. He says, "Oh, well, do you guys you translate for her? What is she saying?"
To be honest, most of the time I have no clue.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. This is. I haven't heard her talk like this in a while. Usually, she just doesn't talk at all. Wow.
It is hard
It's
to
actually
tell.
quite pleasing, won't lie.
It is hard to tell your origin there. Do you understand me? Can you understand me?
Jerome, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna look at her and I'm like point, and I'm gonna be like, and I'm gonna like point to him and then point to you and then like two fists pounding together.
do the whip.
In universe, I want to say in universe, Isabella is doing like this.
Amir, it seems that Isabella is interested in you.
He says, that is very nice. I don't think I could be with someone who I can't understand, but that is nice. It's nice. And you back there, elven woman. Oh, sorry, Bunny. I was talking. Go for it.
I just want to say that in universe, Isabella is doing a series of TikTok dances.
Renegade, fucking. I hate it. He looks over to Nara, and he says, "And you traveled far from your place? Are you from the forest? You look like a wood elf." And Nara says, "Yeah, I'm from."
Clip it and ship it, boys. Clip it and ship it.
Oh lordy.
Yeah, I don't really talk about where I'm from. And he says, "Okay, well, that is fine. That is up to you. No problem. That creature you have with you is intimidating, scary." Points to Solus. Solus just gives a big yawn. He says, "Well, I can see you're all skeptical. You're all people who don't trust very easy." He looks around at the lot of you and he says, "I mean, if you don't trust me, that is fine. I could just see that you have been through a lot, and I have a feeling that you did not come across this robot by just finding it on the side of the road." So
trust is earned with us, not asked for, as you can understand.
Of course, yes.
We've been hurt before.
I mean, listen, we all have our secrets. It's no big deal. They're just not. It's not that they don't trust. It's just that they're not really a big group of talkers, you know.
There is that, of course.
Put a little drinks in me, and I will.
I'm a fighter
about all of my adventures, but these guys, sometimes they just like to enjoy the sound of nature, you know.
Yeah, sure.
I am a fighter.
Fighter. Well, you don't have to worry about that around here. There's not much to fight. At least not the people. There are lots of creatures around here to be wary of, though. That said, you are planning on coming with us tomorrow? Yes or no? It's okay if you don't want to.
I mean, I wouldn't mind checking it out.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
okay,
sure.
Okay.
Then we will.
Will your sister be there?
I will call her.
Wait,
call her? You just gonna yell out?
No,
She can hear you?
we use the cards.
What?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. No, I remember someone else showing us this too. We're Amish.
Yep. Sometimes I forget you can call with the cards. Yeah. I forgot about that. Oh man, so I forget so many things about the cards sometimes.
I was worried when you pulled up. I was worried when you arrived that you were, as you said, from Neo Taurus, but for a different reason. I thought that you were maybe mechanics working on these robots, trying to fix them. So I am happy to hear that this is not the case.
Why would that be a scary thing?
I am a somewhat large name in the mechanic community, and it's not something I want to.
But can you rebuild these things so they work not for the people?
That would take a factory. That would take multiple hands. That would not be something I could do by myself.
Like that factory.
No, not like this one. This one is this is a quarry factories. This is where they drill for oil and rocks and things.
So you're telling me if I wanted to make a robot out of these parts, we could do that. You would be able to do that.
Yeah, sure. The two of us together and a few extra hands, and we'd need a lot more parts. But sure. That said, I would not want to turn any of these online. They are unfeeling creatures that they don't have brains like me and you. This is not. I can tell this is not something that you are expertise in. But they're not.
But what if they could?
They don't
what if
think.
they could be taught to love?
Can you teach?
They'd be
Can you
taught
teach?
to love?
Can you teach them to love?
This is not. No, you cannot teach these particular robots to love.
But what if you had this?
We fix them and then we fix them.
And I pull out the infinite beating heart. But what if you had this?
Because that is a magical organ. That is not. I would not think that would use. You need a brain. You need a brain for a creature to love. You cannot.
You can
program
do.
Love.
Well, I do have a brain.
Is it love on the heart?
The brain. We have the brain. The brain's just mushy.
What do you mean?
It here, and I'll show him the head that has the brain.
He takes a step back. This is not something that he saw before when he was looking at the other robots, because you kind of had some cloths and stuff over that stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I mean, I would imagine you probably just didn't have like body parts chilling on like open.
I'd be like,
open.
look, there's a brain in this one.
He takes a step back. He kind of gasps a bit, and he says, "This is
disturbing.
This is a cyborg.
A cyborg? What's that?
This is part man, part robot, part machine.
Whoa, that's cool. What happened to this person?
I don't know what happened to them.
Can you fix it though?
No.
I have no idea.
Hell, all of that.
Could it learn to love again?
No.
Then what are we doing here?
What's even the point of this?
No, these can be used to augment bodies, but this is not something that you could use to you could not bring this person online again. They are dead. This is a person who's dead.
Wait, what about through magic?
No. They have no organs. All you have is a leg, an arm, and a head.
And a heart. And I show him.
This is true. You have a heart, but you need the rest of the body.
Put the heart away.
You need lungs. You need liver. You need bladder.
Well, can't we just use mechanical parts for that stuff?
Then it is no longer a cyborg, and it is something different, something
new,
something disgusting. I don't even know. That is mixing the organic and the technological together in a way that has not been done before, and I would say is there's not much point to it, to be honest.
Amir, look at me in my face. I know you're scared.
It's a meal. It's a meal.
Oh, shit. Emil, Emil, look at me. I feel like you and me were not so different. Yes, you're a lot smarter than me. I can tell already. But isn't it true that as a tinker, we don't stand on the shoulders of giants? We go past and beyond. You see that right there? Look up in the sky with me.
He looks up.
You see the moon?
I see it.
Maybe one day we'll be able to go to that moon. But we can't do that unless right here, right now, we make the advances that we can make for ourselves with the technology that we have. I think we should try to bring this person back. And if you think you know what it takes to bring this person back, even with the inorganic parts that we have, I think we give it a shot. What do you say, Emil?
No.
I don't blame him at all. That was the greatest speech I've ever heard.
Well, that wraps that up pretty easily.
You motherfucker. Holy shit. I'm so confused as to where you're going with this, man.
Resurrect a corpse.
No, game.
Oh no.
It would be different if you had the rest of the body, but this just looks like.
At this point, Isabella will sacrifice. I will offer to sacrifice my own fucking body. Jesus fucking Christ! Get this poor motherfucker a girlfriend.
Well, if this is something that you want to do, I mean, we could use her body, maybe.
We're not going to use Isabella's body. I wasn't sure if it was possible.
This is not something I want to do.
Would your sister be open to donating her body to science?
What the hell kind of question is that?
Can we take a break?
Yes,
Can we take a break?
That's a bit much.
Okay.
This is a good time to take a break for the session.
You guys continue on with your leisurely night here with Emil and the other half-elves as they finish up. They kind of start making these desserts that seem pretty awesome. They have these graham crackers with them and these sugary puff balls that they call marshmallows that they start roasting over the fire. And they make each of you one of these s'mores to try out. And they are one of the best things you've probably ever had, unless you want your character to be, lactose intolerant or something. But they are an incredible creation of what seems like impossible foods. Like, for example, chocolate, very, very rare back in the day. Very, very rare to find chocolate. And it never tasted that great. It was very bitter and that kind of thing. This chocolate, very good. And the marshmallow is a weird substance. It's gooey and squishy. And when you heat it over the fire, it browns up and becomes crispy. And it seems like it's made entirely of sugar. And then, of course, the graham crackers themselves are like dried out wheat thins almost that are sweet with like a honey type flavor to them. And yeah, it's a pretty nice little dessert that you're having.
Oh my god, this is so good. How food has advanced in 53 years. Oh my god.
You guys finish Delicious. You guys finish up your s'mores and are introduced to, the reason I introduce these things to you is so that your characters know that they exist. So your characters know that, chocolate, for example, is a thing that you can find and people like, that marshmallows exist and that kind of thing. Giving you an idea that food has advanced quite a bit. So with that, you guys finish up your meals and start heading to bed. If there's anything else you want to say to any of the half-elves before you guys sleep, now's your chance. Otherwise, we'll go into the sleep, which will be the first time that I think we'll have a watch. So,
hey, Emil, are any of your elf friends here also mechanics?
He looks at the rest of the group here. No, these are not. They're not mechanics like I am. This is
okay.
They're just farmers, and the rest of them kind of just shrug their shoulders. They took me in, and have been very kind and helpful, and I've automated a lot of the processes on the farms and made things much easier for them. So
nice.
Yes. So, with this, I think it is time we get some rest.
I agree.
We should keep an eye out for creatures of the night and, of course, any roaming robots as well. Make sure that they don't come here. This is strange, though. He kind of looks around. It's strange. Normally the leader of this factory, he leaves by now. He's normally gone by now.
Oh, they did mention that, didn't they?
Are you saying he's still in there?
This is possible. Maybe he's working late.
That's very weird.
Is this something we should check out? Or at least maybe you?
It's possible that it is, I hope he's okay. It is not something that, it is normal for him to come out at a certain time, and so it's strange for him to be stuck inside. But, I see the light is on, and he points to a room in the corner of one of the metal buildings about 400 yards away or so. He says, the light is still on. I do not see any shadows behind the blinds, but maybe it is best we check on them.
Yeah, might
That's
be.
probably a good idea. Let's go.
If you're worried, then we should probably go look.
Yeah, I'll join him. I'll join Emil and go with him.
I'll swing over with you as long as I can have another one of those marshmallows.
You got it, no problem. This is okay. So, come with me, yes. And he walks you guys over to the window where this office is, and he taps on the window with his knuckle. Tap, 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 tap. No response. He kind of tries looking in between the blinds. I can't really see inside. This is strange. He looks behind him. The owner's car is still there. He points to it. His motor vehicle is still here.
Interesting. I mean, maybe he's in the bath, the latrine.
Yes, maybe it's he's pooping. Sure. Let me knock louder. Knocks louder on the window. This time a rap-a-tap-tap. A little bit louder. Hello? Are you in there? I don't know his name. Just someone who I've seen quite a few times. Very distinct. Big curly red mustache. Bushy red hair. Dwarf.
Okay, interesting. I mean, it's our front door where we can go in.
There is a door, but there's normally there's a lot of alarms, you know. They have security.
Makes sense.
We can knock on the door, though. I'll knock on the door. He knocks on the door. No answer. As you guys are looking around, this door is...
He knocked on the door, but did he try opening the door?
He didn't.
Can I try to open the door?
Sure. As you go to kind of jiggle the handle and open the door, it is locked.
He did say there were alarms, Jerome, so be really careful.
Also, Pete, that looks fucking delicious. I'm watching you eat that, and I'm like literally salivating right now.
Bruh,
it is so hungry. Awful.
Bruh. Now you know my pain. Okay, so I'm going to do investigation if I can like turn off some alarm or see if I could just pick lock. Like, could I pick the lock? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, you can try picking the lock.
But safely. So what would I use here? What skill?
I'm not sure if you're the person who wants to do it.
Do you have thieves' tools?
Yep.
And you're proficient with them, right?
I'm proficient with sleight of hand.
There's thieves' tool proficiency. It's on the left side if you have it. I am proficient in thieves' tools, and I have thieves' tools as well.
Me too. Yep, I am.
So.
Okay.
So maybe we could roll advantage. We could work on it together.
I'll let you with advantage. Sure.
Yeah, that would do it. Do you want me to roll or do you want to roll?
You can roll.
Okay. Can I try to disable the trap, or is that gonna be with this? Can I use this to like disable the trap or the alarms?
That would not be possible in this particular.
Okay, so if I do I know if I lockpick the door correctly, will the alarm still go off?
You're not sure.
Interesting. Jerome, I think there's a good chance the alarm still goes off.
While he does that, I'll investigate and see if there's any kind of connections to the door to like maybe like an electrical box that might have wires, you know, or something.
Looking around, you do not see any like external electric box.
If I'm gonna walk around like the sides of the doors, because like there's usually boxes like on the, like right outside the buildings.
Yeah, looking around, it looks like this particular building is pretty locked up and secure in its it doesn't have any like electrical boxes on the outside.
I think, listen, Zim, I think we just send it.
Hold on. I want to talk to Emil. What do you think we should do? Should we try to break in? We should.
This is This is up to you. Give me a second. Mustache Dom, thank you for the rating party of 26. Thank you, brother. Hope you enjoyed your comeback show. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone from Mustache Dom's channel. We are breaking into a factory right now and figuring out how that's going to go. These characters are in the future, and they are kind of like medieval, heroes that are in a fish out of water scenario. They're in a technologically advanced society. They're trying to break into a factory to see why the manager of the factory hasn't come out yet. He's supposed to come out by now. So, welcome everybody. And thank you for being here. Thank you for the raid. Dom, let me VIP you. Should be a VIP in this chat by now. Mustache Dom. Okay. So he doesn't just say like it's up to you. He says actually. So he says, "Is it up to you? I do not know if the alarms will go off. If you picks this lock correctly. I don't know. Either way,
I mean, we don't
the
need
worst
to...
that is going to happen is that they're going to send robots here to check it out. But we can leave." We
were just worried for this guy. Like,
yeah,
he's
100%.
not.
Let's do it.
Of course.
All right.
That said, if we didn't have these robot bodies, it might be okay to even have the robots come and we talk to them and try to talk with them. But do you have these bodies? And
Box, do you want to use the blankets and maybe cover those up?
Yeah.
Or Nara could do it too. That's fine. Someone.
I cover up the blanket. Cover up the bodies with the blankets.
Okay. All right. They are covered up, which is a good idea. It's a little loud. There we go.
I have a wand of disguise. Would that do anything to maybe help?
In this particular case, right at this moment, no.
Okay.
Right at this particular moment, but maybe later.
That's fine.
All right. So, you pick the lock. You get advantage. Roll again.
I did.
Come on.
Interesting.
Clutch it.
Okay, hang on. That roll was really weird. I tried to do advantage. It did not work. Hang on a second.
Right here. Boom. 20.
Text.
20.
Hang on.
Fuck.
No.
Okay.
Very weird how it's rolling.
Okay.
Did it actually roll? Yeah.
I rolled a 10 and a 12.
Okay, that's weird.
Okay. So, picking this particular lock, you don't seem to get any leeway with your actual picks, and you're noticing that.
Move aside, Zim. Let me try. Let me show you how a true artificer does it.
I'll let you guys try one more time. I'll let you try one more time.
Go ahead, you roll.
All right. So now I roll.
Thieves' tools.
Okay. Equipment. Thieves' tool. I have Tink. Could I just use? Oh, there's thieves. Okay. Use tool.
It is Dex for thieves' tools.
Am I proficient?
It's on the left-hand side.
You'll see in the bottom left. You are proficient.
Okay.
Yeah,
and I have to use Dex instead of intelligence?
Yes, this is Dex. Okay, you still get advantage.
Oh, I still got one more?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, watch me get a 12. No cap. No cap. Funny. I'm about to drop a 12.
So this is kind of an old door compared to some of the doors you saw in Neo Taurus. This door is not particularly well made. It is still technologically advanced in that it's made of metal, which is a material that you didn't find a whole lot of doors made out of back in the day. But in this case, as you're trying to pick it, it's got one of those like circular door handles on it with the keyhole that's right in the middle. And you're kind of moving your picks around in there, and you hear a with a 13.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Did you get it? It looked like it did.
Check. I heard it.
Check the door then.
Okay, I'm gonna try to open the door.
All right. So you twist the door. It does open. It does open. Okay.
I'm gonna do like one of those cute Valley Girl flips. Like I'm hot shit. I know.
Yeah. As you open the door up, looking inside here, there's a green rug that kind of runs down the hallway, and there are some rooms to go in. Now, the room that you saw the light on in is to your right, all the way down the hall at the very end of the hall. There are, looks like 2 doors to your left, 2 doors to your right. The one at the very end of the hall is the office that you were looking through the window at, where their manager is said to be at. But then there are 3 other doors. So far right door is the manager's office, but there are 3 other doors to look at as well.
What do you guys say we split up here?
I'm not a huge fan of splitting up, I won't lie.
Yeah, we're not very familiar with this place, so I think we should stick together.
Are there any words on some of the doors, or are they all blank?
Good question. Looking around, you do see words above some of the doors. 3 of them. One of them says the manager's name above the door. So you'll see a name. It is Will Rock Cobblepot. That's the dwarf's name, Will Rock Cobblepot.
Would Emil know that?
Emil said he didn't know the guy's name before.
Yeah, so we wouldn't know it either. Okay.
But you see that it says Will Rock Cobblepot Office above one of the doors. Above one of the doors it says bathroom. Above one of the doors it says storage. And then one door is unmarked at the very end of the left hall.
Ooh. I'm going to go check out the unmarked door because it sounds fun.
I'm going to check the bathroom, which is the most obvious.
Okay. So swinging the bathroom door open, looking in there, you find a few toilets, a porcelain room, this bathroom is definitely nicer than any bathroom you've ever been in. Normally they're like wooden bathrooms. In this case, it's porcelain, so it's made of kind of like glass. And there is a stall and a urinal inside here. It is a 1-person bathroom, so like 1 person at a time. And looks like there is no person in here. There's nobody in here. Just an empty bathroom. But there is a sink.
Mr. Hobblecock! Mr. Hobblecock, are you here?
There is a sink that has a cabinet under it as well.
We're looking for a Mr. Hobblecock.
No
response.
Response.
Check under the sink.
Look under the sink. Okay.
Are you saying Hobblecock?
Wait, I'm gonna look at I'm gonna observe the name tag again. What does it say?
It says Will Rock Cobblepot.
Oh, Cobblepot. Oops, that's my bad. I must have misread.
Definitely not Hobblecock.
Will Rock Cobblepot.
Cobblepot.
And Pox, as you lean down and open up the cabinet underneath the.
No, I was telling Zim to check the cabinet.
Oh, okay.
I'll look underneath the cabinet. Yeah.
Okay. As you look underneath the cabinet, you find that there is some toilet paper, some chemicals, and there's a lot of stuff on here. It's kind of hard to tell anything else.
It looks like a lot of liquids that you might be able to drink, to be honest.
I wouldn't.
I guess it's in the bathroom. That's kind of gross.
It's so close to the toilet.
Yeah, you're probably right. Who puts food and drink underneath here next to a latrine?
Weirdos. Yeah.
Do you want to do
trust
anything else underneath this cabinet? Do you want to look for anything else? Okay.
I don't know what anything is.
Is Jerome within earshot still?
Yeah.
No, I went to the unmarked door.
The whole building is within earshot. It's like a small
Jerome.
building.
Yeah, what's
Jerome,
up? I'm over here.
Look under this. Can you come look at this cabinet real quick?
Do I open the door of the unmarked room before he says that, or do I wait?
The bathroom is much closer to the entrance than the far room that you're walking to, so you're
I'm
probably
like
just getting to the room. Yeah.
I'm about to get to the unmarked door, but I'll stop and I'll go help him out.
Okay. Pops, what did you say to him?
Come look at the sink. Check the sink out.
Okay, it's a cool sink, and I'm just gonna leave.
Investigate it.
It's a sink, Pox.
Well, what if there's something? Look at there's pipes.
It's a sink.
There's a bunch of stuff under the sink, like chemicals.
I'm
bunch of stuff
I'm
under
gonna
the
investigate then. We'll see what we got.
Just check it out.
Natural 20.
Thank you.
There's gotta be something.
Thank you.
So.
Thank you.
This is not just because you got a natural 20. This is actually was there. So, pushing aside some of the chemicals and taking some of them out, taking out the toilet paper and everything, you find a little metal box.
What?
That it's attached underneath the sink.
Pox.
What's that?
Did you know about
What's that?
this? I'm gonna pull up the book and be like, "There's no way, Pox. There's no way that you knew
What did I
about."
say? What did I tell you? I told you. Didn't I tell you?
Okay.
What's
okay.
in the box?
What's in the fucking box?
My dick.
So it's a little metal box with a blinking green light on it underneath the sink. It's attached. Doesn't look like it's screwed into place. It is adhesived on there with some kind of glue.
Wait a second. Could this box be what I think it is?
What do you think it is?
This can't be a bomb, can it?
Does it look like a bomb?
Oh, is that the things that blew up before?
Yeah.
I don't know. You're the one who disabled the bomb, and by disabled I mean blew it up.
It definitely could be a bomb. Like that is one thing Jerome would probably
Actually,
maybe think
instead of saying that out loud, I'm just gonna ask Emil. Do you know what this is?
No, I don't know what that is. What is that?
I don't know. And I'm gonna open it. I guess investigate. Can I investigate it?
Sure.
Like, is my natural 20 not gonna tell me more about it?
So finding it was the natural 20.
Damn it.
It's a small box. It's about the size of, I would say, it's like 5 inches by 5 inches.
Is there anything in it?
You're not sure. It's making a slight like peep, peep, peep noise. Just very slight. When the light goes on, when the green light goes on, that's all. There's no timer on it.
I'm gonna open the box and see what's inside.
Looking around for an opening, there is no opening. This box is not one that you like pop open, but with your 17 investigation, you see slots on the top of it that are kind of blended in because it's black. They kind of blend in a little bit. These slots on the top look like they are sound receptors of some kind.
Sound receptors?
Mm-hmm.
Is it wired into the wall?
Do I know what a sound receptor is?
Can you take it off the wall, like out from under the sink, or is it like attached?
It's adhesived on, so not like screwed in or any wires or anything.
Yeah, we'll
so
pull
you
it
could
off.
peel it off.
I'll hold on to it right now. I'll put it in my bag of holding.
Okay, sounds good. You got it. So you do know acoustic sensors because you saw them in the robot. You've seen these kinds of.
Yeah.
They kind of look like a honeycomb type.
Yep.
Type
Interesting.
thing.
Interesting.
So you get a feeling that it is either there to emit sound or receive sound. In some way. So that's what you find in the bathroom.
It's weird. All right, let's move on, guys. But we should be a little more.
I have a question.
Now.
Can sound escape bag of holdings?
No.
Or enter into, rather?
A bag of holding is a portable dimension, so it's like on a.
So it's basically like muted.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to.
I'm smart. I know.
Okay.
All right, so I assume you go over to the unmarked door now.
Yep, I want to go to that one.
Okay, this is a lounge, like a worker's lounge. As you open it up, there is a machine that is kind of small in a box shape. I'm just going to tell you as a player, it's a microwave. As a character, you have no clue what it is. There's a fridge. When you open it up, it's cold. Cold air comes out, and there are foods inside here that are being kept cold.
Hello, Mr. Cobblepot? Are you in here? Hello?
Doesn't seem to be in here.
Guys, we should keep looking. He might be in the office.
I mean, we could look inside the room, right?
Inside the office room? Like his office room?
The
haven't tried
unlocked
yet.
door.
That was the workers' lounge. The unmarked door.
Okay, yeah, his office. Let's check his office.
Yep, we're gonna try to open the office door.
Okay. Heading over to his office door, it is shut, just like the other doors, and this one is also locked with one of those old kind of ball doorknobs.
Do we thieves tool it up again?
You can.
I guess.
Yep, you can.
All right, let's do it. Is this me again?
It's up to you.
I'll let you roll.
It'll probably be me because I'm feeling pretty cocky after getting it last time. All right, let's roll it.
Could you be feeling hobble cocky?
You still have your advantage because you guys are with each other for this particular.
Dude,
and these doors are kind of
bad at this
chill.
one.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Moneyball. That's Moneyball, baby.
Unlock the door.
Shotgun trap.
Easy. That's all I say.
As you go to open the door inward, it thumps against something.
GG easy. Oh, What was that sound? And I'll push a little harder on the door.
As you push a little harder, it does give a little bit with your strength. It gives a little bit.
Am I able to squeeze in?
It's gonna be a body. I can smell it.
You
Is it like body something? Or
looking around the edge of the door. You can kind of get your eye around the edge of it, just to see, just like the side of your face. You can see that it is a dwarven body laying at the foot of the.
I can smell
it. Guys, that's a body.
Wait. Let me in. Let me look at him.
All right. Let Zim go first.
Okay, so you push the door open as hard as you can. I'm sure you get Kathrak to help you because it's a heavy. Yeah, so you throw, you push the door.
Oh fuck!
Wow,
that's us exerting ourselves.
That wasn't me.
Manly exertion.
The door needs some WD-40. I don't know what that is, but it needs it.
All right, so you
bugging on a stack.
You're bugging on a stack. All right, so Zim, you gonna roll a medicine check?
Yeah, sure.
Well, what do you want to do?
Well, I was going to just immediately cast a spell on him, see if I could heal him in case he's dead.
Okay.
Or dying. So I think I would just start off by casting Healing Word and then check him.
Okay. So casting Healing Word on him, it looks like he is long dead.
No, well, okay.
Sheesh. Wait. Isabella. Isabella has that magic, right?
What? Let me.
She may have had to go, which is okay. It happens.
But she has the magic to reanimate dead people, right?
Let me look.
Does she animate dead?
The one that does it after like an hour or whatever.
Did I give her a magic item? I can't remember if I gave her something. That
I'm looking.
We talked about this in a session a while ago.
I think
that
she
could
chose
revive
not.
dead
She chose not to do that.
Damn, dude. This would have been a good time.
I do remember.
Let's see. Dark One's Blessing, Eldritch Invocations. Nah, yeah, she chose something different.
Yep.
And Eldritch Blast this man.
Retcon it real quick.
Yeah, no.
Retcon it real quick. We'll put it back later.
Can I tell how he died?
Can you tell how he died?
Investigate his body.
You would need to roll a medicine check to see how he died.
I'll roll medicine.
Oh, medicine? Okay.
Let me get on my character sheet. Hang on.
All right, so I'll use them. I tried to help.
Okay. For the 16, looking over this dwarf's body, he does have a bushy red mustache, just like Emil told you. He has bulging veins in his neck that are purple. The veins are, as you're kind of pull down his shirt a little bit, you see that his veins are purple and kind of, blown up a little bit. Inflamed, if you will, is the word I'm looking for. And his eyes are extremely bloodshot, like he's been straining to breathe.
So did he choke to death? Or did he... Was it allergy or poison? I guess that's what I'm asking.
With a 16, I'd tell you it's probably poison. Probably a poison.
Interesting.
Looking around the room with a 13, Jerome, you see a half-eaten muffin on the ground, and the other half is nowhere to be seen. And a spilled-over coffee that is dripping onto his computer, which is also in this room.
Ooh, muffin. I'm going to eat the muffin.
Computer or keyboard? Is it on the computer or the keyboard?
Roll me a Constitution saving throw. Jerome. Is the coffee Werepox?
Did it spill on the computer or on the keyboard?
It's dripping onto the tower. The computer tower.
Does he have games on that?
Like long drip, so it's fried.
You're not sure. The computer seems like it's just got coffee on it at the moment. You're not sure.
Does he have Minecraft?
Jerome, check the computer. Jerome, check the computer. Wait, don't let that. What is that? The coffee. Get the coffee.
Jerome
to wipe the coffee off.
Is rolling on the ground.
No.
It's not a good muffin! No, it's not a good muffin!
I walk past Jerome. I want a computer. I want to wipe is there anything nearby that I can wipe stuff up with?
With the 16 Constitution saving throw, you kick
the
muffin out of your throat. You kick the muffin out of your throat, and
Jerome, the muffin is probably poisoned.
Guys, I think I've made a discovery. I think the muffin might have killed this man.
Yeah, it's
And
poisoned.
Pox.
He was poisoned.
Pox, as you look around on the computer, looking for a way to power it, you find a button on the tower that you press that literally is labeled power.
I want the coffee. No, the coffee. I want to get the coffee off.
You just want to wipe the coffee off?
Yeah, I don't want there to be coffee dripping on it.
You could use your clothes. There are no like things nearby to wipe it with.
Does Jerome have any like, can I rip something like a vest or?
Yeah, I mean, you
like a
shirt.
hat.
Just use your shirt, bro.
While Jerome's rolling on the ground, I mean, you can't really do much when you're walking past him. You wanna just?
All right, I'll just wipe it off. I'll use.
It's okay. I'm feeling a little better. Man, I gotta stop eating random food sometimes. God damn. Yeah. Oh my god.
Wiping the coffee off, it seems like it did not get down into the tower of the computer. There's no spot for it to kind of sink into it.
Pox, why are you cleaning up after him?
Yeah, I don't like messes.
Oh, well, don't eat the muffin. The muffin's poisoned. He died from it.
Yup, I can confirm the muffin tastes really bad.
Where did he get this muffin?
That is the question, isn't it?
Emil, do you know where one can?
Remember
does the
anyone
muffin look
left
good?
the building before
muffin looks good.
Manager?
Muffin must look good. Emil, have you
the
ever
muffin
seen a
looks
muffin that looks this good? Ever?
Emil says, "This is a nice muffin. It looks like it might have been poisoned, though."
Yeah, but you recognize this muffin?
Emil, do you remember anyone who left the building before the manager?
Yeah, the funnel cake guy.
Many of the workers come here during their breaks to sit in the break room.
Do you know anyone brought muffins this morning?
I don't know. No, I don't keep track of this.
Well, I don't know what you want to do about the dead guy.
Can we go back? I'm gonna go back into the workers' lounge and see if there was any like muffin boxes or if there are muffins in the fridge and stuff like that.
Indeed, there are a pack of 12 muffins in the fridge, and only one of them is missing.
This hat?
Jerome, you better try them all to make sure to see if they're all poison.
No, thank you.
Just a little bite.
Now, logically speaking, if workers come in here a lot, then they would need to, or they would look around for food, right? And you would assume that more of them would have eaten these muffins.
Yeah, that's weird.
So either these muffins were put in here
right before he died.
Late in the day, late in the day, or there's, you could think of other reasons why. I don't want to, put any ideas in your head, but that would be the main one, right? Is like they were put in here late in the day. That would be like the first thought.
These muffins had to have just been here. This person could still be here. We didn't check every door, did we?
I thought so. Did we
miss a door?
There was one more door, the storage room.
Yeah, let's check the storage room, I guess. Let's go look.
Yep, let's go look.
Okay. Opening up the storage room, it is locked.
Thieves' tool time, round 3, baby.
Do it, coward. You won't.
Coward? Nani? You know I'm gonna get that shit easy peasy. One, boom. Oh.
You still have advantage.
All right. Round two. Why does it always take me 2 tries? I'll get it in 2, but. Oh.
This particular door is kind of tricky for you. Hard to open.
Zim, I might need some help on this one, man.
We're gonna say, with this particular door, you may need to knock this one down. This one is.
I have a method.
Okay.
I'm going to start emptying a water skin onto the floor. And I'm going to use shape water because I can turn it into ice and expand, and I can I can move the water, so I'm gonna move it inside of the lock.
Okay.
And I'm going to use shape water to expand the lock in order to break the lock.
Oh,
dope.
That's so fun.
And I will repeatedly do this until the lock breaks.
You'd say you only have to do it once. So you take the water out of your water skin, move it inwards towards the lock inside the mechanism, and then expand and freeze it, and the lock snaps open and breaks. And in fact, the door handle just falls off. The door rolls across the ground.
Not a very nice method, but it does work in a pinch.
And it doesn't seem like this particular room has an alarm or anything on it. As you don't have any alarms going off right now. You don't hear anything, at least. So this door kind of just barely opens up a little as the door handle falls off and rolls across the floor. Who's gonna be the one to open it? Zim?
I'll go in.
Okay. You take your hand, you open up the door. Inside this storage cabinet, there is a mop and a bucket, a bunch of chemicals, all on a metal shelf, and tied up in the back of the room, bled out, and decaying is the body of what looks like a sanitation worker, like a janitor.
Is he dead?
Yes, very dead. Long dead.
Yeah.
That guy's very, very dead. You know what? I think I know what happened. I know what happened.
What happened?
Hang on, let me go check him first, but I'm pretty sure I know what happened.
I'm gonna go look over his body.
What could have happened?
Does he have any I'm looking for names. Does he have a name tag on him or anything?
The boss? Or the
no, the sanitation worker.
Oh, looking around on his person, he is mostly stripped of everything that he has. You don't see anything in particular like identifying.
Okay, here's what happened. Someone came in, killed this dude, took his identity, placed the muffins to kill the big boss. Easy, in the bag, investigation over.
Emil says, that sounds logical. Yes, of course. That makes sense. But why, I wonder? And as you say that, you guys hear a and that noise that you hear is the motor vehicle that was left outside. The boss's motor vehicle is taking off across the prairie as you guys run out of the factory door.
We should have slashed the tires.
Wait, no. I thought we had Nara on watch to watch the vehicle.
That was never made clear.
That was definitely not made clear.
I definitely made that clear. Nara was definitely watching the vehicle.
Are you trying to roll a deception check on the DM?
Yes.
Nice try.
I want to see it. Do it.
Oh shit! That's an 18.
Let me see.
Can I?
I got a 20.
Do we see it taking off?
You do see it taking off. It's about 300 feet away by the time you guys get out to it.
Unlucky. Too far.
Now, as your DM, I'll tell you this is not something that you need to pursue. There's no way you're going to catch it.
Yeah.
It's just not something you need to pursue. But there is a hook here that we will continue on the next, during the next session. For now, you guys have discovered everything you need to discover. You're on the trail of someone who committed a crime. You're not sure why, but you're going to find out. That's kind of where we're at right now.
Yeah.
So you guys did a really awesome job investigating. You did a really incredible job kind of piecing everything together and figuring everything out. The mysteries you have right now are the identity of whoever just took off with the boss's car and why this was happening, and then that box that you found underneath the bathroom sink. Those are the three mysteries that you have at the moment. But now I'll say this is kind of like the end of your guys' night. There's nobody around. You guys scour the factory looking for other clues, and you don't find anything. This seems like an inside job specifically targeting one person, and they were really hoping that nobody would be around for it, but it seems like you guys were here. So that said, they did escape, but you have some hints. You have some clues on what happened, and now you're just going to have to figure out why, and that'll be something that we can figure out next time. But for the rest of today's session, Emil planned to take you to the farm in the morning, and he says, well, this is an eventful night. This is all of you, right? There's only 6 of you? There's not the 7th?
How is this guy able to get?
1,
how is
2,
this guy
3, 4.
able to hide from us?
magic.
Yeah,
Be
there's
my
just
first
six
guess.
of us.
Nora, I thought you were outside by the car. What happened?
Hey, nobody ever told me to do that.
Yeah, there's 6 of us.
And says,
if you count the line, it's 7.
It is not. It's very strange. This is a strange coincidence that you show up and this happens. So that is all I'm saying. It is not that I don't trust you. You seem very trustworthy.
I mean,
you seem very unknowledgeable about this place. So I imagine you really don't know what is happening, and you piece together the mystery. So I have no choice but to trust you. But this is very strange.
Yeah.
That said, I have no connection to this person. He's just someone I knew was a manager of this place.
You know, I won't lie a little bit there, Emil. It's a little bit weird that you really wanted to come in here when you've only been here one day. And also the fact that you happened to come in here when he died, and the fact that you're leaving tomorrow. It's also a little weird.
I can see why you'd say that, yes.
And did he have a friend?
Yeah, I'd like to roll an insight, please.
Emil's friends are chilling at the tent.
We're sure they're still there and they're not with the car?
As you walk back, they're both chilling there. Both the farmers are chilling there.
All right.
L19. With
a 19 insight, you're pretty sure that Emil is just in the same boat as you. He's caught in a weird circumstance right now. It's an unlucky timing, it seems.
When did we get on a boat?
What did I say?
No, he said, oh God, fuck you, Jimmy. God damn it.
What happened?
No, he's just.
You said you're pretty sure you're in the same boat. And I said, when did we get on a boat?
You know what?
I'll mute for the rest of the session.
Sure you're also a victim of unfortunate timing. I don't think you were part of this.
Yes, that's what I believe for you as well. So I think well, of the hints that we have, there's not much. You'll want to I'm sure figure it out on your own time, but for now it is just not something that
Do you have to call anyone? You mentioned the little card things.
I was going to call my sister.
Oh, I didn't know if you had to call someone for the dead body in there.
This is not our place. I
agree.
Any cameras.
No calling. Let them find out tomorrow. 100% agree.
Yeah, I don't see any cameras here. Is that
what are cameras?
Camera. It's a place. It's a technological tool used to take pictures, moving pictures. It is. It does what's called recording.
Like real-time drawings.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
You are that's strange people.
Imagine that I'm 53 years in the past. That's about where our Amish people are.
Ah, that is very specific. Well, I see. That said, this is what I have. This is what I have. I say we go to the farm tomorrow. We get you sent on your way, and hopefully this never comes back to bite either of us in the ass.
I agree.
Yep, cock.
A mystery that will unfold maybe next session, maybe 30 sessions from now. I don't know. Who knows? If you guys don't care about it, this is one of those things where it's like kind of like a side quest. You can follow it or not. It's up to you. If you want to continue investigating it, there will be a reward. It's just like a video game. You've got a side quest here. There will be a reward if you figure it out. But of course, it's not gonna be something that I force you into. This is just kind of a little side thing. So that said, you guys head to sleep. You get some rest, and in the morning, you wake up for another day of travel. This day of travel is marked by a morning with Emil. He makes you guys breakfast. He doesn't charge you any money for it. He seems a bit on edge as he's making breakfast. He seems a bit scared. He's looking around a lot. I skipped over the watches and stuff because you guys kind of did all that, investigating and things. You spent most of the night doing that anyway. So with that, he makes you guys breakfast. You get through the morning, and about midday, after kind of packing everything up, he shows you some bits and pieces of the robots and kind of gets you all set up on that, Jerome, and gives you, you know, some ideas on what pieces are and why they go where and all that good jazz.
Yep, that's nice.
Yeah, so he gives you a little bit of extra knowledge for your character. And you guys head out towards the farm. It's about a 3-hour walk, midday. And as you come across over a hill, you see the small farm that he's talking about. It's one large wooden cabin with a big windmill on the southern side of it. And you see rows and rows of corn that is being grown here. And you see some cows grazing in a pasture, along with a few pigs near the house that are eating out of a trough. So it seems like the place is pretty small. There's not a whole lot. They don't make like a whole lot of things. It seems like the majority of their money is going to come from the corn here at this farm. And as you are walking over the hill and arriving, Emil says, "There she is. This is our home. This is our little farm." And he walks you guys down through the cornfield to the cabin. There he introduces you to his 2 pigs, Marla and Yukon, and he kind of pets them behind the ears, and he says, "Marla, you are going to make such good sausage someday." And the pig oinks at him. And walking through the cornfield, nothing super interesting of note there. It's just it's a cornfield, a lot of bugs and everything flying around, kind of getting in your face, locusts and shit. And he takes out his card. Emil takes out his card as the other 2 go out into the fields. The other 2 farmers. Emil takes out his card and he dials in a number on the card and calls someone, presumably his sister. As he's on the phone, you can hear what he's saying. You can't hear what the other person's saying because he's got the ear implant.
Yeah.
But you can hear him saying, "Yes. Give me 1 second. Amelia, yes. We have guests here at the farm. And, well, I think I might have found you someone to go on a blind date with." And you hear him like kind of, or you see him squint like he's being yelled at in his ear, and like he takes the card kind of like away from his ear instinctively, and he kind of laughs a little bit and he says, "What? You don't feel adventurous? Come. He's nice. He's smart." And he kind of nods a few times. He says, Yes. I promise.
I'm gonna take the earpiece. Be like, "What's up, gorgeous?"
as you take the earpiece out of his ear, he kind of like looks at you in kind of a weird way. And as you say, "What's up, gorgeous?" you can hear her on the other end. She says, "Emil, what are you thinking? Well, I am in heat."
Oh no! Oh no! Is she a cat girl? What the hell?
And MetaFamous has come into this stream twice, and the first time we were talking about ass fucking, and the second time oh no, oh god,
oh man, this is getting good already.
So he hands you the card to talk into. It's you, MetaFamous, it's you. All right, so he hands you the card to talk into. She says, is this the blind suitor?"
"Hey, my name's Jerome. I'm a gnome."
"Oh, a gnome. How nice. I've never dated a gnome before. Do you bring tidings from your home place to give me as an offering?"
"I'm gonna blow your world."
Oh, roll a persuasion check with advantage.
14's not bad.
Not bad. She says, blow my world, huh? Oh, I hope that you're as big as your personality. She says, and you hear a beep, beep, beep as the end hangs up.
All right. I think this is a good start, guys. I think it was a good start.
You hand him back the earpiece? Or do you need to make him ask for it?
Oh no, I hand it back.
Okay, all right. He takes it back. He says,
Why would I need him to ask for it?
I don't know. I didn't know if you were holding onto the earpiece as a hostage or something. I don't know.
Oh no, I hand it back because I hear the beep beep beep. I assume she left. So.
Yeah. So he says, Emil says, so is she on her way, or do you know?
Oh, she's interested. All right.
Okay. I wouldn't be after that, but okay.
Oh, you did mention that she has a poor taste sometimes, so.
Yes, she does have poor taste in men, so this is perfect, I'm sure. No, Jerome, you seem nice. You seem nice. You also seem very smart. She likes smart guys.
Trust me, I'm. Yeah. Good time.
So, a couple hours pass by. He shows you around the farm, walks you up to the windmill, which is kind of like a tower that you can climb up. It's got a spiral staircase in it. And as you climb up the windmill, there are a lot of electronics in here. There are a lot of wires and things that are keeping it somewhat, at least powered in some way, in terms of, you're not sure. He's kind of explaining to you that it actually captures energy. It captures energy and then gives it to the rest of the things that he has that are automated on the farm.
That's so unique.
He says, yes, these wires, they're not for powering, they're for capturing the power. The wind moves the turbine, and the turbine generates power that then goes through the wires and powers the tractors and a few of the other things that we have to charge.
So then, is the wind turbine similar to this? And I'll pull out the blue crystal arc reactor that I have.
He looks it up and down. He says, "This is more magical than what I have going here. This is a magical what we would call a battery. This is a magical battery. It is here for powering different kinds of technologies. Depends. You probably got this from the robot, yes?
Yeah, we pulled this out from the robot.
Of course. So this is very different, but it could be useful to power your own robot someday.
It's good to know. Thank you.
Yes, or for vehicles too. Some vehicles use these, or you charge them. They require magical charging stations, so this is not something that is very common as a common folk. This though, this wind power, this is common. So he shows you at the very top of this windmill. There's a good spot to kind of sit and look out across the farm and get a good vantage point as well. You can see the other couple farmers are riding on large vehicles across the farm in a very slow fashion and milling down the wheat and putting it on, kind of wrapping it up in barrels and that kind of thing. So that's kind of what they're working on. The cows are grazing in the pasture. You get a good view of the whole farm up here. It's a nice little area. And about this time, you hear a voice say, "Emil! Emil, I'm here!" And riding on horseback, you see a young, beautiful half-elf girl who is silver-haired and is riding on her horse towards the estate. She is young looking for a half-elf, but in age-wise, she'd probably be, in her 30s or so. She looks like she is very excited, and without getting too sexist, she is beautiful. Okay? She's beautiful. She's not unattractive in any way. All right? She is someone that you would be somewhat attracted to. And as she rolls up, you hear her kind of shouting for Emil. And Emil and you are at the top of the windmill right now, Jerome. And he says, "Are you ready to meet her? She's down there waiting for you."
I'm gonna sing in the top of my lungs. I'm gonna be like, "Shawty, little baddie, you my little booty." I wonder if she hears me.
She definitely hears you.
God.
She says, "Is that my Jerome?"
I can't do this anymore. I'm already done. I'm already done with this. This is the weirdest role play I've ever been in.
No, it's the best. It's the best. You head down. You head down the windmill. Everyone comes and meets. I keep forgetting her name. Amelia.
Amelia.
So it's Emil and Amelia, brother sister. I didn't even mean that for that to happen. By the way, that's just fucking random chance. I just picked the name that you picked, but Emil was the name I had planned for this session. That's like a name that I had, so that's just weird that worked out that way. But Amelia, she gets off her horse as you come down from the windmill, and she beams a big grin, a big like happy smile as she kind of skips up to you, and she is taller than you by about a foot.
I'm going to get on one knee and put my arm out. My queen, your eyes shine brighter than stars in the night sky.
She says, "That is the sweetest thing I've ever heard in my life."
And before, oh wait, hold on, just like give me, I need 1 second. I need 1 second. Yo, Zim, can I give her my pipe?
Give her a diamond, you fool.
Can I give her the pipe of small beast control?
No, give her a gem, you fool. Give her a gem.
All right. I'm gonna pull out a pearl necklace and be like, this is for you, my love.
She says, "Oh, you're giving me a pearl necklace?"
I'm gonna die.
Do you not like it? Wait, what's
Please
so funny?
kill me now.
What's so funny? Wait, is that bad?
Look it up. Look it up sometime.
He
Not
doesn't
right now.
know.
Not right
Pepe
now.
laughed.
Not right now. Don't look it up right now. Okay. Look up pearl necklace at that. But anyway, so
aren't those nice?
Yeah, they're great. They're great. They're perfect. So you hand her a pearl necklace and she says, "Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you. Oh, I love it." She puts it over her like under, her shirt, but kind of around her neck, and then she takes it out from under her sheet and sets it on top.
Not as beautiful as you, hot stuff.
She seems flattered. Go ahead and roll me a charisma check, just a straight up charisma check. So click on the little number under charisma.
Why is that so fitting?
She says, "This is nice." She takes it off. "I'm actually allergic to pearls." She hands it back to you.
What? Oh, I am so sorry about that.
It's okay.
Here, I'm gonna
give you
hand her
one
a
more
diamond.
chance.
I'll hand her a diamond instead.
Okay, roll me a charisma check with advantage.
God damn, dude.
Is this how it ends?
One more roll. One more. He has advantage.
So it is. Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, wait. Let's see what happens.
She says, "This is really nice too. Thank you." She takes the diamond. She says, "There's no jewelry or anything for it, just the diamond." Is this real? Is this real, Emil? She kind of shows it to her brother. He goes, "Oh yes, that is real. That is very real. Yes."
I'm gonna start
really blowing it here, Jerome.
I'm gonna start.
You're really blowing it.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just so. You're so beautiful. I forgot how to breathe.
God, help me. Someone kill me now, please, so I don't have to listen to this anymore.
She giggles. She says, "Well, you little short man," she says to Zim, "you're never going to find anyone like I am. And Jerome here is a gentleman, unlike you. And you know those tattoos? Girls don't like those."
Yeah, I'm a gentleman. As I say that, I go next to her and I give her a little tap on the butt, like a little love.
Gentleman like,
She giggles. She giggles. She
She
seems into
you. She liked it. She liked it.
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
A little pincher.
She seems into you. So she says, "So are we going on our date then? We're going on our date then?"
Yes. You guys can. You guys. We'll catch you guys later. We'll see you guys.
Oh wait. We have to go, Jerome.
I'll catch up with you guys later.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna do that, then make sure you leave the bag of holding with us.
I mean, I'll be back soon.
Like, what if we need to buy things?
Fine. I'm gonna just take my pants off and make sure I do it in front of her so she
she blushes, turns away. She goes, "Before marriage?"
Oh God, help me!
Trust me, I got a gift for you for marriage.
Oh
That's
God,
happening.
stop! Please, for the love of God, stop!
Did you say for the gnome of God? That's what it sounded like.
For the love of God. If that God is a gnome, then please let him stop too.
All right, I'll see you guys soon.
Are you just gonna meet us in Drugemoor then?
Yep, that's the plan.
That's a long way.
Wait, in Drugemoor, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I was just going on a quick date.
We'll just
catch up with you guys.
Yeah, we'll come back.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
What do you mean, you're sure?
Anyway, you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh,
she hops
God,
on her horse.
Me.
Later, losers.
She's just gonna get on the course.
She lifts you up onto the horse.
Oh, God, you're so strong.
She's like, I know.
Jerome, were you gonna change your pair of pants? You could wear regular pants.
He doesn't need pants. He doesn't need pants. She whips the horse.
God.
And the horse takes off.
All right.
And that's where we'll end today's session. As Jerome rides off into the sunset with Amelia.